Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome start to their afternoon or evening. And wow, Ghastly loaded in quick today. Record time, I think, for Friday. What's going on, Callie, JB? See Mr. J in the house with the B and the T. What's up? I'm excited. It's Friday. We have 2 streams today, by the way. There's going to be a later night one for Mega Full Inks. That's not till 10, though, I think. Those go live in New Zealand, I think, when it's 10 p.m. for me, which is wild. But that'll be a lot of fun. Figure we grind for a little bit before that, though. Maybe 3 to 4 hours. Get some shiny, some birds. Maverick, what's up? Lucas. Jargon, good to see ya. Mr. Corbin in the house, too. I guess we could do some Dynamax Reggies as well. Didn't really remember that those would be around. Crypto Banker, what's up, dude? Got Jack in the house. And yeah, last 2 days we've had, well, let's just say a little bit less than good luck. So I'm expecting some crazy stuff today. We got a lot of luck building up, I think. Callie, not too bad. How about you? How's your Friday going? I guess it's Friday evening for you, right? Probably 8-ish or so by now. But it looks like there is a space duck hatching here. Some Reggies up that way. Tapu over there. Okay, maybe start off with a couple of regular raids, then go for the Dynamax stuff. I want to get a bird hunt in too, because, you know, we got to hunt for the birds. I would be remiss if I don't look for birds. And we've been finding birds with crazy frequency. They're just not shining. We had 2 yesterday, 1 the day before, 2 the day before that, I think. Bert. No, I prefer not that name. Bert's crazy, man. Where's Bert from? Also, 2 checks. Number 1 is the hairy hot dog, okay. Number 2 is Trumby. Weird. What research is that, man? Maybe it was 5 nice throws? I don't know. That's weird to see that, though. It's 8 p.m., says Callie. Yeah, it's crazy. The time difference is always nuts, man. I think most of you guys are like 5-ish hours off. Most of you guys that watch the streams every day anyways. But do we do the space duck first, or do I go for a Reggie? You know what? If we have enough people for a space duck, I'm down. Still chasing the purifiable Shundo on those. Hey, Jay, what's up, man? Watching on TV, lurking, moving my room around. What do you mean, like resetting up your stream stuff, or just like bedroom stuff? Why are you here, Jay, says Callie? Okay, let's hop in. Let's start the day off with a duck. For some reason, it seems like nobody cares about these, but I'm still hanging on to hope that I'll get a purifiable Shundo, this stupid thing. What Pokemon can Ditto be right now? Exclamation mark Ditto. Put that in the chat, and it should drop all the known disguises right now. They switch them like once a season, but it should put them in there if you do that. He's physically moving around furniture. Well, I would hope so. It's the least Jay could do. How was your birthday, man? I know we talked to you a lot yesterday, but how was your birthday night? Uncle Tony, what's up, man? Moving the stream stuff around. Nice. Yeah, definitely important to do that. I don't stream from home too often, but it's so much nicer having like a proper setup when you are streaming at home, man. So much better. What kind of member do I have to be added? Anything that's not gifted. Any type of member that's not a gifted member is friendship. But I mean, the streams are free, man. So if you just want to hang out in the streams are 100% free. That's what I'd recommend if the dollar amount is the issue for sure. Jan, what's up, dude? Got Kay in the house too. How you been? The 4-piece McNugget meal. Let's go in on the duck, and then I think we'll do a Reggie, and then I'll pop the daily. Because yeah, I want to get my bird walk in quick today. I mentioned before there is 2 streams today, one starting at 10 p.m. So I don't know if I want to do like 6 hours now. Probably going to do a short-ish stream, maybe 3 to 4 hours. And then we'll do the late night raids and stuff. I'm very interested to see how those raids go. They're super mega raids, meaning you have to have 10 people to break the shields. But it's also for full links. So, I don't know, man. Are people going to be hyped on those? Are they going to kind of skip them? Hard to say. What's up, Q? Any luck, says Jay? We just got started, like literally 4 minutes ago. So, most of that time was spent lobbying the duck so far. Hasn't been too many checks. Jay Dukes has had his brain broken by my husband the last 24 hours? In what sense? India is coming. What do you mean? You have sniping off, says Q? No, it's on. I'll double check, but it should be on, man. Were you trying to look for this one? You might just be behind in the stream, I don't know. But I'll go double check. I turned it off a few days ago, but it was only for one raid so we could like get the right people in the lobby, because you can't private like Dynamax and stuff. But I will check it again. We got a 14, 13, 14 shiny Bulu, dang. Too bad it's not a shadow one, man. I was saying that before, too, with the Tapus. Why have we not got the shadow forms? If they were in shadow raids, I would actually care. It would be way cooler. They'd probably have way more use, too. But for some reason, we just get regular Tapus all the time. Jan says, make sure you're at live. Why'd you call me Mr. Corbin? Well, your name's Corbin, so... I don't think you have to have a crazy imagination to put those pieces together. I call people all kinds of nicknames, but that one's pretty obvious, I think. App crashed? Oh, dang. Yo, see if you can get back in. The raid's still ongoing. I think if you get back in... Oh, unless you sniped it. If you came from an invite, it'll let you back. If not, you might be Dunzel, Washington, I think. Oscar, what's up, dude? But yeah, let's do a Reggie after this as well. There's actually a fair amount of Reggies. Like, Max Monday is the day we saw the most, obviously. That makes sense. The day after, there's like almost none. But today, I see them all over the place. So I wouldn't mind taking some more of them down. We already got 2 shinies, but they both kind of suck. And they're just fun to do for the dust, too. I tried, it wouldn't let me, says Lube. Dang, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's trash, man. It makes me worried about these raids tonight, too, because they're super megas. I mentioned before, right? You have to have 10 people to break the shields with megas. So if people are getting kicked out of raids, like, it's just going to make sure that the rest of the 9 people lose that raid. Because if it was just regular mega phalanx, you know, easy peasy, but we're going to have to see how those raids go tonight, man. I'm not so sure. Also, if you think of it this way, too, you can only have 10 remote players. So if I'm hosting a lobby, there's 10 remotes. If one person forgets their mega, we're done. Like, that's crazy they put phalanx in super megas. I don't like to complain about Pokemon Go stuff too much, but, like, that seems like an oversight on their end. Let us send 20 remote invites if we need 10 shields broken, in my opinion. But here we go. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Kurton Derulo, what's up? So bad. 1913. Yo, why? Is it me? Like, why are these always 100 off the hundo, and they never, ever seem to shine? Let's see if this one shines, though. Come on. Just do it, man. Nope. All right. More of the same. Yeah, we are cracking the curse today, though. We've been so unlucky the last couple of days, and we are breaking the mold. Today, it's going to be different. I can feel it. Man, I really hope so. I'm trying to talk myself into that. Do I invite to raids? I'm inviting YouTube members, yeah. Can't add everyone, though, right? But I do add members of the YouTube channel. Everyone who's in all my raids every day are viewers of the stream. They just are members of the channel. All right, let's hop on into Reggie. Let me double check that my sniping is on cue, but I think it should be. Yeah, it's on. I was gonna say, I only turn that off for, like, when we're trying to, like, get private lobbies on the Dynamax stuff or whatever. Nick, what's up, dude? Got Mr. CeeLo in the house. How you been? Shiny Galarian Moltres yesterday for Seb. Beautiful. Holy loud bus. That is a mucho loud bus. Star piece on. Let me spam some invititos. I'm sure by the time I send these, it'll already be full, but you never know. I'm hoping we see a shiny bird today, man. We've been seeing lots of birds, like I mentioned. Tons of birds, actually. But I'm hoping we can finally get another shiny one soon. Keith, what's up, dude? All right. Reggie, just shine. Just give us a shiny early today so we can get, like, 1,000. It goes one of 2 ways. If I get one early, we get a ton of shinies. If I don't get one in, like, the first 2 hours, it's like what happened the last couple of days, I think. Callie says, loud? I didn't hear anything. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. That bus was, like, super loud for me. Dude, CeeLo, yeah, I think so. That's what I was saying. It's a super mega. So if it follows suit to the ones that we had for Kalos Tour, it's going to have 10 shields. So I mentioned before, I will be streaming again later today doing the early remote raids for Phalanx, but I'm a little bit worried about that, man. If people forget to bring megas, or if we don't have, like, big enough lobbies, essentially if you don't have 10 players, you're not going to win those raids. Is there going to be that much interest for Mega Phalanx? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's going to be, like, people super hyped for it. Everyone wants to bring them down. I don't know. It's a new Mega, but, like, seems like a bit of a disaster could happen, I think, with this event. We'll have to see. Callie says it was loud. Okay, I was going to say, I'm like, I don't know how the mic would have suppressed that. What are they changing for Mega Mewtwo raids? It's going to be 12 shields. because it's going to be obviously, you know, a legendary Super Mega. So it makes sense for Mewtwo, right? 12 shields. It's a pretty crazy raid boss. Make it crazy hard to bring down, sure. But like, Phalanx with 10 shields? I don't know. Unless, maybe we'll see tonight. I could be wrong. They could give it 6. But Malamar and Dragonite and all the other ones we had for Kalos, Victory Bell as well, all had 10 shields, right? So I think that Phalanx is going to have 10 as well. I like Mega Phalanx. I think it's cool too, Jan. I just don't know if people want to like invest super mega money into it, you know what I mean? Because if you remote that, you need link charges and a remote raid pass for a Phalanx raid. So it's justifiable when it's Mega Dragonite, right? Or Mewtwo, sure, but Phalanx, I don't know. We'll see tonight. I want to see what the turnout's like. I want to see how many raids we can get done. Obviously Shundo Hunt and stuff, but see if we get a lot of interest for the raids or not. Luke, what's up, dude? Hundo costume Phalanx from Paris. Nice. I don't know if I got a hundo of that one. I don't think I did. Oh, actually I did, from Research. Yeah, it was in Research at the in-person Go Fest, right? Research, and I think the Wild, too. It was very tricky to get that thing in Global. I remember that. It was like only in the raids and maybe a Research, but yeah. Don't have super mega money because I don't have a job, says Jan. I mean, fair enough. Theo, I'm not sure. It's at least going to be 1 in 20 for Mewtwo, but if we're talking about the super megas, there might be a slight boost. If you're just doing straight up Mewtwo raids for GoFest, it'll be 1 in 20. I'm like fairly certain. The legendary rate doesn't seem to change outside of like particular raid days where they boost it to 1 in 10, but it's probably going to be 1 in 20 for the Mewtwo's if I had to guess. Again, the event hasn't happened. I don't have any inside info on it. No one does at this point, so I would expect 1 in 20 and hope for maybe better. Kamal, you might be right. Was it 10 for Dragonite and 8 for the other ones? I don't know. You'd think I would know. I was rating the snot out of those at the in-person event and global, but... And App Crash. Yo, dude, for real? Oh, that's a Dynamax raid, too. Yo, it better just let me get the encounter. Whoa, Loop with a 5 gifted. Mr. Goblins, Trollface, Joshua, Dark, and Shavam got 1. If you guys are in the house, please say thank you. Holy moly, man. Dude, really appreciate that. And also, let's see if we can get our encounter back. Hold on. Not shiny. Okay, and it's a 1336. At least we got to see it, because I was about to be pretty stinky getting kicked out of there. But if you haven't already, show some love for Loop. And dude, I really appreciate that. Loop always with the monster nifty gifties. Even though they kicked him out of the Space Duck raid so rudely so before. There actually is a Bulu here too. Do we smash that before the daily? Maybe? Recoup some more rare candies? Maybe we should. I think people are still kind of down for Bulu raids from what I've seen. A lot of people chasing hundos and stuff for Master League or whatever it may be. BG, what's up, dude? 25 from Nick? Yikes. Okay, I'm just gonna run away from this thing, I think. Magmar, my boy. Yo, the game is not running very good and we just got started. I've already had an app crash in 13 minutes. That might be some kind of new record for early time into the stream for an app crash. Which is wild, man. I really hope we don't see too much of that tonight for remoting those Phalanx raids, because that would be stink. Snack, what up, dude? Alright, yeah, let's do this raid. And then I think I'm gonna go pop the daily incense. There's lots of Bulus around, but they're not gonna be tough to find these today. We might as well just do this one and then we'll get to birds. The main event for me anyways. If you want an invite, let me know. If you want to snipe on in, obviously that's even better. You got a shiny bird yesterday for Ireland. What'd you get? CeeLo says, is it hot in Canada right now? 30 Celsius here. It's like 15, but with wind, so it's like decent, but it's definitely, I wouldn't call it hot, I don't think. I'm still wearing like a coat. I don't know, man. It's weird for me. I've switched in the last few years. I feel like I get cold a lot easier than I used to. So maybe it's warmer than I think. I don't know. It ran Ireland? How? It can only happen if you're speed capped, I think. So you had to be like in a car if a shiny bird runs. Otherwise, they won't run away. Can we trade weather, says CeeLo? Dude, I would love that. I'm all about the heat, man. I'd rather be sweating. We had like a 30-plus day last week, I think, and it was awesome. Although my phone didn't really like it that much. My phone was like boiling hot, but whatever. Next week's going to be 25 plus the entire week, says Jan. Nice. Crown Formation coming to Go Fest or just normal? Just normal, from what I believe. I don't think there's any fusions. I think it's just straight up legendaries, so that you will be able to get every legendary that's come to the game pretty much, but I don't think they're going to be fusion forms. I think they will be the base form. But the good thing is, if you get a hundo or a shundo, you can still keep it and eventually turn that into the fusion. Or if you have energy now, you know, put it into the fusion. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be like black and white Kyurem or Crown Dogs or the Necrozma fusions, anything like that. But yeah, let's beat up this this Tapu and then pop the daily incense. With how many birds, I was saying before, we've been seeing and how consistently, I think a shiny one's totally possible in one of our next encounters. And really, not for nothing, the last 100 plus birds, we've only had one of them shine, which is still great. I'm happy to have it, but they're 1 in 20. So that math would be we should have at least 5 birds in the last 100 we've seen. 1350 non-shiny Registeel, and it ran away. Yo, Loop, they're kind of picking on you today. The first one crashed. They give you a stinky one that runs on the next one. Theo, I'm going to Chicago for Go Fest. So the second in-person event I'll be going to. Have no fusions at the moment, says Luke. Yeah, they come around a few times a year. I mean, they're kind of like a staple of the game. Kind of reminds me of like how the primals are. They at least come around once per year. They're just so useful, man. So I can't ever picture them just, you know, not bringing them back. I would expect to see them at least once a year. Stuff like Necrozma, sometimes more than once a year. I feel like today, by the way, Articuno is the first bird. I forgot to put the poll up, but I think that Articuno is going to be our first. Wait, what, Jan? I guess I know what you mean. You calling them black and white Kyurem, I guess. You could ask Niantic about that, or Pokemon Company. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 1931's decent. 54 is the hundo, right? Also, the wee-woos are coming. It's about to get loud here. Well, let's see if we get a shiny one before. Come on. We do not. Mitchell, what's up, dude? Yo, what is our raid luck lately, or lack thereof? It's actually been insane. We just cannot get one to shine. Jan says wee-woo. Are they coming in this building here? Oh, I thought they were going to turn in front of me. Okay, they're gone now. Jeez, every time I walk down here, it's loud as frick, man. 2 checks. Number 1 is Jeng Mo-O. Pretty good. I think you want a 415. Number 2 is the Chungus. I don't know what these researchers are, but I kind of like them. All right, without further ado, daily incense going in. And you know what? Just to switch things up, let's run some Kyurem for a little bit. Even though I'm very low on rare candies, let's run Kyurem for the first 20 minutes of it. I feel like we're going to see an early bird, and I want a better chance to catch it. And yeah, I'm kind of hoping that I recoup a lot of rare candies from this next raid day. I'm not too sure how many rares super mega raids usually drop. I think it's more so they give you a lot of silver pineapples and stuff, but I forget last time we had them for Kalos if they do give you a fair amount of rares or not. And I'm probably leaning towards the fact that they don't. You caught a Zappy off the daily? Nice, man. Always love to hear about a nice bird catch. I think in my last 100 birds, I've caught 6 of them, and 1 was shiny. Which is still pretty good, man. Like, they're really tough to catch. Sounds like bad odds, but that's actually pretty lucky. Hope you get a shiny Zapdos, because mine ran. Yeah, I'm still curious, man. Were you driving? You had to be speed capped, I think, or bad network. Otherwise, they shouldn't run away. Skull, what up, dude? You got a Bulu from GBL for 13? That's cool. Yo, I had a friend way back when Necrozma was in raids. He got a Shundo Necrozma from GBL. Which is wild, man. Getting a shiny from GBL rewards is a big deal. But getting a Shundo from that is unheard of luck. Mr. Lord Whoopington. Got lucky my last 2 were 800. And a 48 CPO, you got a level 1. Dude, nice. I need the shiny level 1 birds. It's not going to happen today with Wind Boost, but I need 2 more shiny level 1s to finish my set of those. I have the non-shiny level 1 set done, which is cool, but need to get the other set done. All right, man. I guess there is a couple of raids. Also, why is the Go Plus on top of Fungus there? Yo, that's bizarre. It was like identifying him while I was in the encounter, and it's not on catch right now either. Mr. Johns, what up, dude? Mareep. Holy biome change. I was in the city, it was kind of toasty. Down by the water here, like you guys can see, this is a river on beside. It's kind of like cold over here. Where are you? I'm in Canada. I feel like you got to get an early shiny today. We got to break the curse. These last 2 days have been kind of funny, how bad the luck's been, but also kind of wild. Like 7 hours the one day, and I think 3 or 4 hours last night, for a total of 1 shiny per stream is actually like unheard of for me. So we got to get back to cooking for the shinies. Mr. John says I'm kind of new to the game. I started 5 days ago. Does anyone have some good advice? Honestly, man, just try to have some fun. And if you can, catch every Pokemon you see. That's the quickest way to level up in the game, and catching wild Pokemon is free too, so I'd recommend that. Yeah, like CeeLo said too, man, the dust from it. Getting into the habit of catching every Pokemon you see is just a top strategy. There's a reason that I do it, man. I don't necessarily care about the accuracy of the throw as much, I just try to catch everything. The melted popsicle? W Wurmple, I was waiting for you to see that. Been seeing a lot of Wurmple in between events. They don't want to shine, but they're all over the place. Grass types are going to keep. Mr. Lechonk. Yo, Ashley, what's up? Happy Friday. I feel like we're going to get a bird early on today. I can feel it in my bones. Also, kind of nice having Kiramon for just catching, like, starters and stuff. As Fuecoco doesn't catch to disprove my point, but in theory, it should make it a lot easier to catch stuff like that, which is nice. Oh, mini Yanma nest. Dude, that's cool. There's not too many Pokemon in this nest, but that's kind of a nice one to have. Wish that was at the bird park, man. I think it might be Cali. Yeah, Chimeko's been all over. Hexbird says, love the stream. Any tips for GoFest? Hey, thanks for watching the stream, man. Honestly, make sure you have a lot of Pokemon storage space. And make sure you bring a portable charger, because you're going to be definitely needing to charge your phone. And yeah, catching Pokemon is obviously a big deal, so having to spend your GoFest time deleting Pokemon really sucks. Make sure you clean that out ahead of time. And then, of course, just have some fun. Yeah, Yanma's shiny loop is so cool. I only have one. This guy right here. It is such a beauty, and look at how many encounters. Which, I mean, it's not that many, but I'm due for one any second now. There was a hundo call out for this one of the last times I was at the university, and it despawned like right in my face. Like the second I got there, it despawned in front of me. And I'm gonna be wondering forever now if that was my shundo. But oh well, I guess. MS, what's up, dude? We got a fish in the water here. And let's do at least one of these raids. Right, we might as well. Let's do the Cresselia. I got a better feeling about the duck. And also there's another Reggie up the street too. We go to the Fossil Museum. Yeah, Dan, I'm actually landing in Chicago on Wednesday. The event starts on Thursday. So I think that I might go do like a full or half day at the museum. Get some of those Pikachus and look at some Aerodactyl fossils and stuff. Should be cool. I'll see how the stream network is there. At worst case, I'll just take some videos and stuff, but I am planning on going to that museum. I'm pretty excited about it. Got a Chespin today. It was almost a Shundo. Dang. Creations, what's up, dude? 405 is the Hundo Squirtle. You just got a Hundo? Well, it can be. It's not guaranteed. If we go here and go to 4-star in recents, yeah, you'll see. So it can be. It's a potential hundo number, but it's not guaranteed to be. What happens there is it comes down to the level of the Pokemon. So if it's caught at a different level, it's not a guaranteed unless it comes from research. Yo, Loop with a 5. Mr. Grinds, did you pick up the new Pokemon set Chaos Rising? It's release day today. No, man, honestly, thank you for the 5, first of all, but honestly, I don't buy too many cards anymore. Like, most of pretty much all my Pokemon investment stuff goes into Pokemon Go now just because the game is so tough to keep up with. But yeah, I just watch other people open it, man. I've been watching Sager open some. Thank you so much for the 5 though, dude. So many donos today from Loop and the nifty gifties. Did you grab some? I'm assuming you did. And if you did, are you keeping it sealed? You're gonna open it. All right, Mr. John. Sounds good, man. Yeah, later tonight, the second live will be for full links raids. How many Shundos do you have, says Theo? I have 14. Shundo time, says Irish. Yo, we're actually due. Like, we're more than due to get a Shundo in general, but this duck, we're like 1 for 90 on or something stupid. That's all of May. I've got one shiny. And you guys see, I spend like my entire life raiding this thing. So we'll see. Nick says, did he get a booster or ETB? I'm curious about that too. The box looks sick, man, with the Mega Greninja. I think it looks cool. Yo, Oscar, what's up, man? Hoping your travel to Chicago goes smoother than the LA one? Refer to the airplane delays? Yeah, me too. I mean, last time was wild. I told you guys, my flight was delayed by like 6 or 8 hours, something crazy. And the plane landed at 4 at LAX, and I was live at 5. And like in a different country, had to set up my network, set up my stream. That was chaos, man. And then I streamed for like 16 hours total that day for 3 streams. So yeah, I don't think it could be much worse, Oscar. I think I shouldn't jinx myself, but I think it should be smoother in theory. How many Tapu Bulus did we catch? Shinies, fan of none. No shinies at all for raids in the last like 3-4 days. I don't know. It's been crazy. So I had a 7-hour stream on Wednesday night. We got 1 shiny after 7 hours. Last night was 4 hours to get 1. Like, my luck has been non-existent, so I'm expecting to like smash a home run today, man. Because like, it's not like we've been messing around. We're grinding hard, it's not getting lucky. But I think we're gonna get lucky today. I can really feel it. Snom, what up, dude? Been over a year since you got a Shundo. My due, says Tyler. Of course, man. Stick to the process, keep grinding. They come in bunches too. Even for me, I mean, I'll get no Shundos for a while, and then seemingly I'll get like 2 or 3 in the course of a few months. But right now I'm on a big dry streak myself too. Yeah, Fant, it was wild, man. It was actually insane that it went that long. 1920, this is terrible. This is more than 100 off the hundo. So the IVs have continued to disappoint on these. Maybe it'll shine though. If it shines, it's still awesome. Blue, what's up, man? Here we go. Yes, let's go. We're breaking the curse. Thank you, Mr. Duck. That's such a bad IV, but I'm so pumped to see that. Just so we know that we're getting the monkey off our backs. No more bad luck. Pogo Axel, thanks for the sub, man. You want to see how bad this is going to be, though? Oh, God. How is that a raid IV? I know it's a shadow raid, but like that looks like you got traded that from your little brother's account with 0-star friendship. That is some terrible, terrible IVs. But wow, we have 2 shinies on like 90 raids for the duck now. Maybe things are looking up, perhaps. Yeah, it looks really good. I was going to say that too, Callie. With the Kyurem effect, it looks very nice. In general, it kind of is a good-looking shiny with the shadow smoke too. Like it's kind of a subtle-ish color change, I guess. But with the purple, looks really nice. I'm just happy we got that one early. Ashley with the 5. W Cresselia for shining early. Oh, for real. I mean, you guys know how it goes. If I get one early, the floodgates are open. I'm going to get everything. Also, another Chimecho for Callie. But if we don't get one early, it's going to be like the last couple days. Show some love for Ashley. Thank you for the 5. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate Cresselia. Oh, my God. Young Goose, dude, as I was saying, the floodgates are open. There is some proof. All right, 2 shinies in 2 minutes. I like where this is headed. I knew it, man. I was like, yo, we've been getting stomped the last couple days with luck. Today is the day. And Young Goose is going to be a shiny, or a Shundo as well. No, he's not. But wow, let's have a look. Hold on. Let's have a look at the replay. 328, 327, 2 shinies in 1 minute. That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep that up. The last few days were rough. They definitely were. They were poo-poo bananas. That doesn't really work, but you understand. Was that a Dawn fan that spawned in? Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you like today's stream. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe. Got lots of GoFest stuff coming up that you're not going to want to miss, so hit the buttons. No Shundo, really, says Jan? Venusaur? That's cool. I'm going to keep him in the stack, though, for safekeepings. Irish for $49, we can do that. 49 and a half. We'll change our mind. We upped the price. Yes, I can do that. If my friends list will load today. There we go. Yeah, you know what's weird? When you type in someone's name now, once you get to the second character, it stops searching for them. It goes blank. Been noticing that as a new additional glitch. Planosaurus Rex? I guess he kind of is. $49.50 sent to Venmo? Yeah, we don't even have Venmo in Canada. Isn't that crazy? We use something called e-transfer here, which is like the same thing. It's still like a bank-to-bank thing, but it's Canada only. I know, my American friends are like, oh yeah, just like, you know, use Cash App or Venmo. I'm like, yeah, things ain't so good in Canada. We don't have that. We have the Walmart version of that. I have pins and needles in my hand. From what? Were you sleeping on it or something like that? Double XL Shiny Shadow Larvitar? Should I evolve it to Tyranitar? If you want to get use out of it, yeah. That's sick though, man. I don't have Shiny Shadow Larvitar yet. I really want it. And also I wanted a Sea King, so this is great for me. There's a lot of good things happening all at once. Have a lot of Sea Kings to thank for this. Don't even have Walmart? Dude, isn't Walmart in every country? I think Walmart's like that company that's there whether you want it or not. It just shows up everywhere. Also evolve a Pokemon. Let's evolve this guy. Gonna get 2 birds with 1 stone. We might as well. Were you seeking for Seeking? Jan? Don't start with the dad jokes. Too early in the day for that. Yay, Dunsparce. I evolved like almost 40 shinies to try to get that stupid 3 segment, and I didn't get it. So now I kind of hate Dunsparce. You couldn't have thought of a better name for that? What do we call Dunsparce evolution? Oh, just add a Dun in front of it. Lazy, man. 2 checks. Number 1. Ooh, very good Eevee. Number 2. Not as good Eevee. 459 is the hundo for that. It's not because Slovakia? There's certain countries that don't have Walmart, is what you're trying to say? Guess it kind of makes sense. There's a first Shundo. Wait, you have a Shundo that Irish? You have ASDA. It's okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, there's other versions of Walmart in the States too. I think, like, isn't Sam's Club like the same? Or owned by the same company or something like that? I don't know. This is turning into a Walmart sponsorship. Why are you not aiming for the smaller circle for XP? Hopefully that answers your question. Not really needing XP these days. Also, I'm reading a chat and walking around a city, right? So my priority is interacting with the chat and having fun. I'm not really trying to hit level 4,000 because right now level 80 is the highest, and even if they bring out a new level, I'm already going to have more than enough XP to get there twice over. XP is cool, but yeah, for me, I'm just trying to catch stuff for dust. There's not really any incentive for me to ever earn XP again other than like high scores for myself, I guess. You know what? Let's do the reg up there. Because this is a bird spot here. Oh, that's how you say it? Okay. Yo, Elena, what's up? Would you support me if I took a career in furry art? What do you mean, drawing people that are... I don't understand what that means. I think we'd support you either way, but what all does that job entail? I have questions. Also, there's no hundos in the day, which sucks. You don't know if we want to know, says Cleo? Yeah, fan of for real. I'm glad that we're back to cooking with the shinies again. We're back to doing what we do best, which is catch shinies and try to be whimsical and have fun. Yo, the Sherman Kirby, thanks very much for the subs. Appreciate that. I'm going to extend my daily incense. We're going to hop on into Reggie. But we're going to get another spawn first because this is a bird spot like I mentioned before. A birdito spot. Come on, just be like, I was going to say, be a Moltres or something, but it's pan poor. It's not pan rich, but it's pan poor. Let's go in and I guess we'll put on like 30-ish minutes. I'm going to put some candies in and I hope that we earn them back. I really do. Also, why does it only put 6 minutes when you do it from there? It'd be so much better if it just used them all. Now I got to go back in like an idiot and do it again. But if you want to hop in on Reggie, be ready to go. Yeah, Timmy, I will try. They fill pretty quick. If you can snipe them, that's the best. But if you can't, I'll try to send an invite. But they do fill very, very quick. Okay, here we go. How many shields will Full Links have? Theo, I don't know, 8 to 10, I think? It's really hard to say. Okay, there we go. Call out Callie on the case, I was going to say. We don't have to worry anymore. Nice, Alva hopping in here. Chloe, what's up? If you don't have a pan? Jan, are you making some dad jokes again? All right, here we go. Make sure, like I said, you have a star piece down. I'm pretty sure mine was still active, I think. You know what? Just to be safe. I'm going to do it again just in case. The dust is too good on these. And this is only Reggie number 2 of the day. There's a lot of them scattered around, but I do think I want to try to do some daily incense for a bit before. We'll do these maybe after the daily runs out. Yeah, like Kristen said, I have a whole video on the quick catch if you go to my channel. It's a 1-minute long video explaining how to quick catch, but yeah, it's not guaranteed. The same catch rate, it's just you don't have to wait for that stupid animation, so it's a huge win in my books. Yeah, Oscar, I think so. It's not going to look any different. It's kind of like the Absol, like, you know, like the Sunglasses Absol, or the Sunglasses Blastoise, or Party Hat Charizard. Like, you can mega all those guys. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to mega the Train Phalanx, but I don't think the mega form of it is actually going to look any different. It's probably like when it megas, it'll just look the same. Whenever I find them, Monty, yeah, so like I was saying, if you can snipe them, like go to the friends at a raid thing, that'll be the easiest. But I will be doing some as I find them. You missed this one, of course, so I can't set it up now, but if I find another one, then yes. Prolord says, what? The Train Phalanx can mega, says Debo? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good to see you, by the way. Need to click no when it asks you how many roar time. Yeah, I usually just load the candies in separately and then it's not even an issue. It's when you load the candies in from the use button is the stupid issue. Dude, thanks for the sub. Welcome in. What if I find one? Would you join? I'm not taking remotes right now for these. Just because I like to control the lobbies. They're too hard to beat with depending on the players we have in, so just to make sure no one loses passes, I like to be the one hosting them. And also, I got to use my remotes for the second stream tonight. Later tonight, we're going to be streaming Mega Phalanx, the brand new Mega, and I'm going to have to remote all of those. So I'm trying not to use any remote passes before that. Is that a Hundo Blissey? Yeah, Prolord, I have a Hundo and a 98. They're like, it's ridiculous that I mentioned this, but I think it's the best investment I've ever made Stardust-wise. And they don't do any damage. All they do is eat damage. They're literally meat shields. But I think it's the best investment because I use these against every single Dynamax and Gigantamax except for, like, Machamp. You know, fighting types, it's not a smart idea, but anything else, they're the #1 tank. BT Smart, says Ashley. Second stream, how fun, says BG. Yeah, it's going to be late, though, because New Zealand time, right? When it's 2 p.m., when their raid day starts in New Zealand, that's 10 p.m. my time on the East Coast of North America. So it's going to be a late stream. I hope to see some of you guys there, but I understand that a lot of UK and Europe viewers is going to be very late for, so we'll see how it goes. Nah, yeah, BG, I have a whole different one, because I want to be able to do some stuff in between, too. I'll probably stream, like, this session will be, like, 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that, and then have a few hours off that I can, like, drive home and make dinner and stuff, and then the other stream. Yo, Pace, what's up, dude? Zeraora or Meowscarada? Oh, Elena, definitely the Zeraora, for sure. Meowscarada's meh. I'm not a huge fan of it, honestly. It'll be 8 California times, says Prolord. That's not bad. So California and West Coasters, that's not a bad time for a stream at all. Anyone on the East Coast or, like, yeah, UK, Europe, it's very late, man. Yeah, Jan, I mean, it's all good. I'll be live for the in-person event at regular time tomorrow. I just like to do the early raids because it's kind of fun, right? Wow, Blissey got hit at the last second? That is cruel, man. With 2 seconds left, we get smoked. You finally got a Sylveon, nice. Yeah, it takes some time. Are you streaming GoFest? Yeah, I mean, it's not the whole reason I'm going, but it definitely is a huge focus. I mean, oh, it's only me left? Oh, dang, okay. Can someone let me know who was in here? I'm gonna have to scroll back and see, but We're going to lose probably for sure. I'll send invites back to whoever was in here, but I didn't actually see who all made it. There's a small chance we could win this, but I think it's too little too late. You might not win this, bro, says Jan. Yeah, I didn't realize I was the only one left. But yeah, let me try to scroll back in the chat phone unless one of the mods maybe knows. I'll have a look too. Just so I can find out who exactly was in here and send the invites back. Just so small on my chat phone screen. Okay, it looks like Loop was in here, Alva was in here. It was a Timmy as well. Okay. Loop, Alva, Timmy, we got it. I'm going to turn sniping off for a sec just so we can get the same people back in. The reason why is we want to make sure that no one loses a raid pass, right? But let me just heal up the boys. We'll do that. It's probably just a little bit of bad RNG with the moveset it was running. We don't often lose those, especially if everyone was using the right things. Okay, let's do it again. Could have just typed that in the other way. And then roots and... Sweet, there we go. I'm glad that we thought of doing that, because before, to like get the same people in lobbies used to be a nightmare. It used to be very hard to do. Because like you get people that maybe aren't watching the stream that snipe it and stuff too. And then you gotta re-lobby it, so I think this way is the better way to do it. Garlic says, smash the like button, definitely drop a like if you haven't already. If everyone in here hit the like, we would beat the like goal immediately. So let's see that number shoot up. Also, Rachel with the Unk alert. Oh my goodness, Rachel. Yeah, Timmy, if you join again, it's going to use your same pass, by the way. You won't lose another pass. So hop on in if you want to salvage that pass. Thank you for the Unk alert, though, Rachel. Well, I appreciate it. Okay, hopefully we get the same people back in here. We got three of four. Dynamax Blissey by accident? Nah, it's all good, man. I'm not too worried. But yeah, just in case anyone doesn't know, if you fail this battle, as long as you get the same invite back, it doesn't use another raid pass. So Timmy, make sure you hop on in so you don't lose your pass. Otherwise, we'll have to, I guess, get someone else in here, but I don't want you to lose that pass. Get that shiny, bro? I think we will. I'm pretty confident. We got 2 shinies already today, which is great. Okay, guys, hop out of here. I don't know if Timmy's still in the house or not, so hop out of here. We'll try to set it up one more time, but if you don't join by like the 60-second mark, I'm gonna have to go with the next person. Just so we can keep things moving here. Okay, so Tim, Illusion, and Root. There we go. But yeah, it's gonna use your same raid pass, just so you know. Prolord, not really, man. I don't really see it that way at all. I'm not in YouTube for the vanity of it at all. I'm in it for the community we have and the love of the game for sure. Yo, Carl, what's up, man? How you been? Good to see you, dude. Mr. Coral. Okay, sweet. If we don't see Timmy by like 40 seconds, we gotta send an invite though. So, anyone else looking for this? Registeel, the first name I see, we'll go with. Just in case Timmy's not willing to do this raid, we got to move on with it, so. Okay, Q. All right. I'm going to give it like 20 more seconds. Timmy, hop on in, man. Unknown, thanks for the sub. Miguel with a 2. How can I join raids? Thanks for the 2, man. I do add YouTube members, so members of the YouTube channel. The only reason why is because Pokemon Go has a limit on friends list. If you don't want to do that, we have a Discord too, which is free. You could try to add other people. All right, man, Q, I sent the invite. We'll find more of these too that'll be open to everyone, but we got to move on with this one. We can't spend all day. Yo, Lucky Trey with 16 months. I'm so pumped for Chicago Go Fest. We'll be there all 4 days. Be at the park Saturday morning. Okay. I'm going to be at the park on Friday morning, but I'll be playing all 4 days as well. So first of all, big thanks for 16 months support, man. I really do appreciate that. And hopefully I'll run into you. I think that we're lucky friends, are we not? I want to say we probably are lucky. But man, 16 months support is crazy. Big appreciate that. Elva says my game crashed? Oh, see if you can hop back in. Because I sent you an invite. Yeah, I think you can get back in, Alva. If not, we'll re-lobby it, but you should be able to just reload the game. Yo, Pokemon Go is tripping right now. We just had to re-lobby that twice. We are lucky. Yeah, I was going to say, man, I'm sure you'll see me. I'm always the guy yelling at his phone. Alva says nope. You can't? Oh, my God. Okay. All right, Q and Loop, hop out of here just so Alva doesn't lose a pass. Yo, this has proven to be a very annoying Dynamax battle all of a sudden. But I'll send it back again. Make sure you guys hop out. I just don't want anyone to lose passes, but this is somehow taking a while to do this because the app crashes and stuff. Okay, this is the one. 14 more days until Go Fest. It's going to be a fun time. And a luge. There we go. So yeah, Q and Loop, make sure you guys jump out. I sent an invite again because Alva got kicked. Want to make sure he doesn't lose a pass. Sweet. Looks like we're all on the same page. Still can't play Pogo. You locked into your account? Man, we got 2 shinies so far, which is nice. Okay, we're just waiting to make sure we see Loop. Hopefully Loop heard. There we go. Nice. Yeah, the only reason that, for anyone who's wondering, like, you know, what's going on, we're trying to make sure that no one loses a raid pass, and it kicked out Alva last time. So the thing is, as long as we use the same lobby, it's fine, but I would feel sick if people are losing raid passes over it. Hammer animation's so cool. It is, man. Aizen, what's up, dude? Day's going pretty good. We got 2 shinies pretty early today. Had some really rough grinds earlier this week where we had fun, we just didn't get lucky. But today, the luck's been pretty good so far. And I'm hoping to add another Reggie. Maybe grab ourselves a Birdito as well. Yeah, dude, Illusion, or Loop, that's good sense right there. Yo, Top Hat, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Christian says BT's the best, making sure everyone's taken care of. I mean, I would hope people would do the same for me, right? This stupid game taking people's passes is annoying, so it doesn't take that long for us to just set up a lobby. It really just sucks if, like, you know, you're the other one that loses your pass, especially when you can't communicate. Because, man, I remote people's raids all the time, and I get kicked, and, like, they don't know that I've been kicked, and then my pass is gone. So I would hate if that happens to other people. Booty grinds? Say what? I can't do this raid, my Pokemon are weak? It's so expensive, 650 coins? Yeah, I mean, Keaton, it was out for, I think, obviously the calm day, but there was an event when it debuted. That's when that hammer post first came out. But I think it was the same price. It was actually in a ticket back then. I always re-lobby for Unk, says Pace. Who we calling Unk here, Pace? You sound just like Rachel right now, you know that? I mean, it's up to you, Frozen. I would probably go with the Tapu if you're going to pick one of those. Mega Phalanx is not going to be the best. It's going to have 1 in 10 shiny odds. So if you're just a shiny collector, your best odds of getting a shiny are going to be that Phalanx raid. But it's not going to be very useful. Like, I don't think Mega Phalanx is going to be like a juggernaut as a fighting type or anything. How do you get Gmax Cinderace? Gojo, they come to raids. I actually got this one last year at GoFest. Like GoFest 2025. And I don't think the Gmax Cinderace has been out since. I think it was last summer. But it'll come back for sure. Yo, Carl with the 10 says, who's Unk? Thanks very much for the 10, man. There's a lot of Unks flying around here, and you know, that stuff cuts deep. But thanks for the 10, dude. Anyone sending Unk alerts, says Kamal? Rachel always does. That's the high button for Rachel. She's like, all right, I've arrived at the stream. I'll just set off the Unk alert. Every time I see that come up there, I'm like, yeah, Rachel's here. Which is hilarious. It is pretty good, man, I have to say. Even though it's making fun of me, I think it's the best one of the Jewel things that's come out yet. Shadow 3-star Ralt's good. Yeah, I mean, Gardevoir is actually really good in the Shadow form. One of the best fairy types. Want to come to my graduation, says ProLord? I'll be there. I'll be the guy that's, like, throwing the hats. Or is that you that throws the hats? I'll be watching people throw the hats. How about that? Yeah, that sounds better. I'll be shedding a tear for ProLord. Be like, they grow up so fast. Yesterday, he was doing a Dynamax raid with me, and today he's graduating from whatever he does. Soldier, what's up, dude? Work's been hectic, says Carl. All good, man. I hope you've been well. That's the main part. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I was like, yo, the raid looks like it's broken. Instead of throwing hate, throw a Pokeball? Oh, God. Dude, I thought this was going to break. I don't know if you saw how slow that animation was. Okay, Reggie's sad now. You can't tell. Under that tough exterior, he has a robot heart in there, and he's very sad. Okay, here we go. Yo, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. Not sure how to say your name. Junaid? Either way, thanks for the sub. Here we go. Come on. Not shiny. That was so bad. I spent my entire life beating up Registeel. I was like a relatively young lad then, and I've grown a gray beard while I beat up that Registeel. And there's a huge Swablu here. There's a lot happening now. Things have gotten more complicated. Also, I don't think I actually caught Registeel, but we'll work on him. I just want to get into the bird park here. Get looking for some birditos. Some birditos, locos, tacos. Oh, I did catch him. Yo, I first balled him. That's sick. Alright, so this green area over yonder is my patented bird park. Many of Galarian birds have been caught and seen in there. And I think today is going to be a good bird day. I can just feel it, man. And yeah, if anyone joined late, we did get 2 shinies kind of easily today. Shadow Cresselia, and then the Young Goose. Which, I'm not a huge fan of the evolution of this, but Young Goose is a good shiny. Yo, Debo with 4 months. Go Fest is so close, I can almost taste it. Yo, thanks for 4 months, man. What does it taste like? Is it kind of like a fruity flavor, or is it more minty? Thanks very much for 4 months, man. I'm excited to run into you again. Maybe get some Shundo Mewtwo's or something like that. Would be nice. The crest I joined was a purifiable? Dang. You needed the shiny. I should have just let you have it instead. When's Go Fest? There's a Japan one starting very soon. The weekend after that is Chicago. The global one that everyone gets is in July, though. I think it's like early July. You could look on Pokemon Go Hub, though, and find out the actual, like, the date for it. But yeah, I think it's the beginning of July. Hey, Calvin, what's up, dude? Finally got my Chasemon, Shiny Galarian Articuno. 13, 15, 12. Dang, congrats on that. Also, yo, we went Forever Friends. I've already done my trade for the day, but we can do a remote trade tomorrow. So congrats on your Birdito. And yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to trade for tomorrow. There we go. Belly has the dates. Now we know. Holy windy over here. Soldier says, I live in, wait, you have to buy the tickets for Go Fest? Yeah, of course, yeah. Any event you go to, you gotta buy the tickets for. Yeah, I guess that's worth noting, though. People could just show up there thinking they'll get the spawns, but yeah, you gotta buy the ticket for it. Channy, what's up? How's your week been? July 1st is your birthday. Summer birthday is awesome, man. My birthday is in the fall. I just gotta look forward to, like, pumpkins and stuff. Marini, cool. I'm ready to be birded. Debo says definitely minty. Oh, okay. I did not think Go Fest would taste like that. I was expecting a different flavor. K9, what's up? Yours is July 10th. I wish I had a summer birthday, man. Doesn't really matter. But would have been cool. Come on, give us a bird. We've been seeing lots of birds. As I missed the quick catch, there's a Pokestop right in front of me, and that one has been spawning birds pretty frequently lately. And actually my shiny came from there too. This stop right here. So we'll see what happens. Go Fest tastes like money? I don't think money tastes very good though, does it? This tastes like a bunch of metal pennies. You had a winter birthday? I'm glad to hear week was good. Sometimes busy's good. Also, how's there no raids in here? It's kind of interesting. And I also thought that we had a rocket radar, but I guess we don't. I did pick the path where you get components. You get 2 components for every grunt you take down, so Could make one pretty easily. Also, dude, bug just flew like right into the side of my head. Do the lounge add-on. I did not. I don't even know what that is. For like Chicago, you mean? I didn't know that was a thing. Raining so much you got a flood watch. Dang, dude. It feels birdie out there. Yeah, it definitely does feel like a birdie day for me too. We're gonna see one soon. The wind here is howling, man. I don't know if it's picking up in the audio and stuff, but it is a very windy day. There's a TAPU over there. There's a Reggie, but way up there. They're putting the Reggies in such weird spots. Explore 2 kilometers, okay. Chance of getting a Cresselia 1 in 20, yes. Derek says any shinies? 2. 2 on the day so far. Nothing too crazy yet, but we got the Cresselia, which is nice on the Young Goose, so definitely we'll take it. The main hunt of the day, though, will be maybe getting our first shiny TAPU BULU and, of course, a Galarian Bird. I know we'll probably see a bird today. Just a matter of if it's shiny or not. Also, is that... Hold on. Look at this. It gets me every time. I was like, why is my buddy over there? Maybe it'll be blue. Let's use a blue ball just in case. Haven't got a shiny Zorua for a while. And I'm assuming it's probably a full odds. Yo, mama, what's up, man? Come on, be blue. Do it. Ah, frick. Still cool, I guess. I do like that these are spawning again. We don't have to wait until Halloween or whatever like usual. Dump these guys. Oh, Totodile. My boy that never shines. I love that guy so much, and he never ever wants to shine anymore, and it's so sad. Blue ball, he says, I did. Love Zorua so much, says Callie. Yeah, Zorua's awesome. The shiny Zoroark looks really nice too, but it's a little bit different color of blue. I think Zorua is the preferred one for me. It's the same Totodile? Yeah, I think it is. Which Go Fest you going to? Chicago. And then, of course, Global too. But yeah, Chicago's the in-person event I'm going to. I've never been to Chicago before, so I'm kind of excited. I will be going to the Pokémon Museum while I'm there too. Get that exclusive Pikachu and see some Aerodactyls and stuff. Should be nice. Let's have a check for hundos. No Hundinio so far. Shiny Ditto, is that rare? It's kind of hard to get. I wouldn't call it like ultra rare, but they're tough enough to find. Tauros. Need some more of those. I keep trading away all my shiny Tauros. Need to replenish the stack. Wouldn't mind bringing some to Go Fest for my international friends, but I only have like 2 left to trade. I think. Nah, Shani, you're good. Don't gotta apologize for that. Life is busy. I appreciate seeing you here when you can, but yeah, life is busy. Don't worry about that. As long as life is going good, that's all that matters. The Trubbish. Grab these guys. Such bad quests around, man. Wait, Kristen, you don't have one yet? I don't think I knew that. I can give you one. I only need to keep one back, which I do have. Yeah, if you want one, let me know. Also, give us a bird up here. Any tips for someone going to their first in-person Go Fest? Sam, bring lots of portable chargers. Make sure you got water. Your phone will be constantly dying, so make sure you got lots and lots of chargers. Also, Monty, thanks for the DJ cat. I appreciate that. That's one of my favorite ones. That one and the Unk Alert are both pretty good. That one's looking like Tom and Jerry. Ooh, okay. We're gonna keep that. That's a Spinda quest. But yeah, Sam, just have some fun, man. Make sure you got the chargers, like I said. Still undecided on Go Fest. Nervous to go solo. BG, you'll run into friends, man. I mean, I can't even tell you how many people I've met from the community that showed up by themselves and they just came and said hi, right? And then you can just hang out with your friends and grind and stuff. It's I know it sounds like a scary experience, but if you can do it, I would, man. Lil Tank, what's up? Got the sickest Nundo? Oh, you got Citadel. That's pretty cool, man. Daily Incense? Imagine if that shined. But either way, that's a really cool one to have. You get a Nundo Dreepy? The Dreepster is pretty cool. Pace says, I went solo, ditched my local friend. I was gonna say, when I met Rail for the first time, he came up to me at the in-person event. He's like, yo, it's Rail. I'm like, oh, what's up? And then we just hung out for like the whole event. That always happens, man. I meet people and they're like, yo, let's do some raids. I'm like, yeah, let's do raids. I don't know, man. They're good events to go to. Everyone's pretty friendly. It's not like you'd think. Also, I've had 2 different bugs fly into my eyeballs today. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of that. Mr. Spoofer Rail. Railadelphia. Had a wild Charizard spawn. It was a Nundo. This is Jimmy. Really? That's pretty sick. Dude, I got a hundo off the Daily Incense a few days ago. But a Nundo's way more rare. Boogs, what's up, dude? We gotta make one more great throw and not mess it up. Any shinies caught today? Says Sam, 2. We've had the Cress and then also the Young Goose. Which is okay. I'm going for something better than that, though. Hopefully a bird or something, but... Boogs is keen. The man himself. There we go. Come on. This would be huge. Not shining a 512. You want to see a 523 on those. Nice to get that quest, though. Honestly, it is. I don't see too many of the Spinda quests around. Always like to have that. There's a Tapu Bulu up on the hill. There's 2 of them. I guess, man. Yeah, let's go do them. I hate that hill. I mention it like every day. But it seems like there's been more and more raids spawning up that way. Like to you guys, it looks like a flat ground, but it's like a massive incline hill separating me from those. Also, 2 of the Dodogs that don't want to shine. So that's good. Demonic Hill, it's awful. Like it's like a super steep hill. Yeah, no worries, Chan. I know that's late. The thing is, it's just because that's when the raids come out in New Zealand. Everyone always asks me, they're like, yo, why are you streaming so late? But it's kind of just the event time. Wow, I can actually cross the road here for once. And also Babarrel. The boy. Mr. Fletch. Let's walk up this way. I got a couple of bird spots along this like side hill here. And we'll do those 2 raids. What do we got? Ooh. You know what? I could do like 1 or 2. I don't know if I'm going to do 20 remotes later for Phalanx. I would be open to it. But I don't know if we're going to have that big of lobbies for Phalanx. Yeah, little tank. Second one tonight for Phalanx. Starting at 10. Puppy dog just despawned and came back? Okay. It's kind of freaky. Quick check again for Hondos. And I think we'll keep the rocket one. I think that can still give you Dratini. But I've actually forgot if it can or not. Yeah, okay. Some of those times on those late streams, I don't know how you do it. Pretty mind-blowing. Turn into a goblin after 8 p.m.? What exactly does that mean? Mr. Squovit. So all the way up here, like from here to like that red gym, I've seen birds before. So maybe we'll get something cool on the way. Also feed my buddy again. Bug snacks. Dude, I don't know what kind of bug hatch we've been having. They seem to try to fly into my eyes or my mouth like relentlessly. The same kind of bug too. These little black bugs that have like a yellow, whoa. Dude, that would have been cool. That's in a bird spot too. BT's a Pokemon Goblin at 4 a.m.? What does that mean? What's a Pokemon Goblin? Also, yeah, Chandelure, there's no chance he's gonna catch like that. This thing is super far away. There we go. That's a bug flies in my mouth right now. Man, just imagine if that shined. That would be so glorious. But how you been, Neptune? All right, yo, Chandelure, I'm kind of over you, bro. It's not that serious. You're just some ghost guy. Stay in your home. 2. Oh my goodness. At 3 a.m., I don't know about 3 a.m. I was going to say past midnight all the time, but... Oh my god, we finally caught it. That took so long. I'll check the IVs in a sec, too. Just want to make sure we don't miss another spawn here. Dude, that was 5 Ultra Balls? 1 Great Ball in there? That's crazy. For him, it is serious? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, it wasn't a hundo. You know what? We'll give him an individual IV check. Yeah, he sucks. He's terrible. He's not too good. Any tips for beating Dynamax Registeel? So what I've been using is 2 Blissies as shields in tanks. And then using a Gmax Cinderace to attack. But yeah, it's a kind of a team effort, man. You can't really do it unless you got a proper team with you. So they're an easy enough raid if everyone's using the right things. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's my best advice. Try to make sure your whole team is hitting for super effective damage and has some decent tanks in the meantime. He only wanted freedom and then you took that from him? The Chandelure? I don't know if he knows any different, man. He was just pretty much born like 3 seconds ago from the Daily Incense. Who's better for attacking, Gmax Machamp or Gmax Zard? I don't know. I would say probably Machamp. But I'm not too sure, actually. Yeah, I think it would probably be Machamp. So Cinderace is the best. But of the 2 that you mentioned, yeah, max level moves, of course, that you need that. But I would probably go Machamp. Okay, 3 of us in here. Might be a little bit slim on the raids today because everyone's saving the remotes for the other stuff tonight, which makes sense. I sleep through everything. It's kind of scary, says Neptune. I'm the opposite, man. If I hear like any annoying noise, I'm up all night. That's why I can never sleep on planes, man. Because everyone who ever takes a plane is super annoying. It's always like sick people and crying babies, ladies that are sleeping on me and stuff. The last few flights I've had have been nightmares like that. You can only hold 600 link charge at the same time? Yeah. Dude, anything like that they do, just because they don't want you to be able to rack up too many things for a good deal. There's one exclusion to that. If you were to claim your link charges from a Go Pass, you can stack more, but outside of that, yeah, there is a cap, which is annoying. Can't sleep on a plane? I've tried, yeah, I've tried so many times. It's just a thing that won't happen for me. Wanted the Cinchino, got the full art. Should have been more specific, says Dare. Oh yeah, that card is pretty sick. It's crazy that like the Minchino family, they don't really give any love to as far as the Pokemon franchise, like Pokemon cards especially. Waffles and all, thank you guys for the subs, man, appreciate that. What Mega Mewtwo form are you gonna get, X or Y? I mean both, but if I have to pick one from a research, I'm probably gonna go Y. X looks cooler, but yeah, I will be going to the in-person event. I'm going to be rating both of them as hard as I can. You could switch it up, and you be the one that sleeps on someone's shoulder, says Oscar. Dude, that was actually crazy. That lady fell asleep on me, and she wakes up and looks at me, and I'm kind of like, haha, you know, like, don't do that. And then she just, like, full on started, like, shimmying into me and getting comfortable, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like... this is a stranger just cuddling on me. And she was like, you know, it's a plane, so she's like sweaty and warm and stuff, man. I wanted to just puke. It's like the worst experience of my life. Some random lady just trying to use me as a pillow. And we got a 1907. You are so cozy, though. Well, it's not my fault. Garlic says, X gonna give it to you. Is he really? You planning on remoting Mewtwo Sunday, says Floki? Yup. Malik, what's up, dude? Lawsuit incoming, says Callie. Imagine a guy doing that to a woman, says Neptune. That's what I mean. If it was me doing that, here we go, come on. No shiny in the Bulu. Great. Perfect. Parma, what's up? And then the way back from Vancouver, yo, this was a mind warp too. Vancouver's an overnight flight, right? I sit down, I gave Garlic the window seat because I'm a nice guy. I take the middle, right? And some dude comes and sits beside me. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, he looks normal. He looks fine. And then I notice he's opening a Tupperware full of the stinkiest food ever. And then he takes his shoes off to his bare feet and starts eating fart soup, pretty much, and with his bare feet out. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't know why, when I fly, it's always weirdos, man. There's never anyone normal beside me ever. Like, dude, why do you gotta release the hounds on a plane? Like, I shouldn't be seeing your bare feet, regardless of where we are in public, you know? Do you collect Pokemon cards? What's your best card? I do. My best card, I have a PSA 10 Moonbreon from Evolving Skies. I like Vintage better, but that's like my most expensive card, I think. No hundos or nundos. Let's hop in on one more of these Tapus while I'm here. Haven't flown in 15 years. Bunyan Fest in that plane? It wasn't an old guy either. He looked like he was going to be a normal, but no, he turned out to be a certified freak, man. Was very, very confusing. And then I didn't sleep, but he did the whole time. Not airing the dog, says Loof. That's what I mean. It's like I was on a game show, man. I was waiting for like Ashton Kutcher to jump out and tell me I've been punked or something. It was like, why are you taking your feet out? Wants the altitude breeze through his toesies? Royce, what's up, man? Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's get you on in there. How's the luck been today? Says user good. Not too bad. We got 2 shinies pretty early today. I've only been live for like an hour, so 2 shinies, we'll take it. Decent luck. Game is glitching today. I can't see IVs, says Malik. You can't see IVs? I've been having some freaky glitches, man, but not that one. Not seeing IVs is pretty crazy. You get a shiny Entei? Nice. It terrifies me how not self-aware some humans are, says Parma. I think it's like a dominance thing, man. I don't know. I can't imagine being that guy like, yo, all right, I'm on the plane. Time to rip the socks off and let them breathe. Like, you have to be some kind of a psychopath. There should be a Netflix documentary on that dude. That's how big of a psychopath he is for doing that. You got a free sub to his OnlyFans fee, says Byloop. Dude, for real. There was also, dude, I don't know why. We could tell airport stories forever. I was coming back from Kalos tour this year, and I'm sitting and I'm trying to edit videos on my laptop because I had like a big time, like downtime before my flight. Anyways, editing some shorts and stuff. And there is some dudes beside me talking about their Pokemon Go drama of how he traded some girl an armored Mewtwo because she liked him, but then she just took his Mewtwo and didn't have dinner with him. Like, literally the craziest story I'm overhearing about a Mewtwo trade. Like, some girl pretended to like a guy to get it. And then the guy's like trying to talk to me because he can see what's on my laptop. So he can like see that I'm like editing Pokemon Go stuff. It was a nightmare, man. Like, it was like the worst case scenario. I'm just trying to exist in the airport and all of this is just happening to me around. Was awful. Yeah, and he looks over, he's like, oh, yeah, did you get a shiny Xerneas? I'm like, yeah, I got some shiny Xerneases. I'm just gonna turn back to my computer now. Like, it was the worst. It was so bad. Her phone's getting smashed at this point. Like, I feel bad, but it was 2 dudes being like, and I traded her a Mewtwo, and she took it, and then she didn't come to dinner, and I got reservations, and she didn't come, and then now my Mewtwo's gone, and I'm like, oh, this is the story I don't want to hear. It was awful, man. I didn't want to overhear what I overheard. Dude got catfished out of an armored Mewtwo. Gotta get the Mewtwo by any means possible. I'm just picturing her Instagram account with all like the hustler emojis and stuff. New Mewtwo. Doesn't care at all. Yeah, I've never heard a story like that, man. Never heard of a girl offering to date a guy over a Mewtwo trade. Kristen says, sucka. I have a base set first edition Charizard, says Gus. Really? Dude, that's awesome. I have like the base set Zard, but not a first ed. First ed's so expensive. All right, let's see what happens. What we got? 1907 again, same one. Spider says, any cute girl in my community that tries, okay, app crash, to rip me off in a trade gets insta-deleted? Yeah, why am I having this many app crashes on raids? Can we do that? I'll be lining up the ladies, says Dan. It's hard to judge ourselves accurately, isn't it? Isn't it, Dan? I don't want to be the one to break it to you. Come on. What do we got from this? Do it. No. Yeah, this is... Okay, so we get an app crash, not shiny, terrible. That's a pretty nice combo. People are like, yo, I got a shiny background hundo. I got a non-shiny terrible app crash. That's a whole lot of words. Come on, man. We're better than that, Pokemon Go. Because I'm married to a spotter? I mean, that's fair enough. You won't be getting ripped off for any Armored Mewtwo trades for dinner then? Yeah, that's crazy. Airports and flights in general are just the worst. Always a bad time. I feel like you have to be a psychopath to take airplanes. Ooh, pace. Okay, I see the invite. Let's do that quick. Right quick, hop on into the Munkimus Maximus. Dan says love is love. What exactly does that mean, though, Dan? I don't think there's any love involved in someone getting scammed for a Mewtwo. Did I miss the first lobby? Brad, what's up, man? I got a pretty good Shadow Shiny today from a Grunt. Any guesses? Did you get Magikarp? Did you get Magikarp or Litwick? Or who else would I guess? Magikarp, Litwick. Those are my two I'm going to guess. Love of the gamer. Life is life. Brad says no. Phantom? Heather with a 5. Definitely haven't considered any man because of Pogo. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the 5. You got Cranidos. Yo, Brad, I was going to guess that. I feel like a dummy now. Show some love for Heather, by the way. Thank you for the 5. And you might have to have a talk with Dan and go over exactly what that means. Dude, Brad, I was going to say Cranidos. That's sick, dude. I was trying to think of ones that I've mentioned recently. I should have just went with my gut. Always go with your gut. And always go with 7 black. Shouldn't have been red black. That's why you lost the money. But anyways, that's a different story. Right, here we go. Whoa, 103 from Janny. Janny says, boom. That's how you do it. Those dirty hands grabbed the Cranidos. Grabbed him by his neck, Neptune. Cranidos is like, ew, wash those puppies. That's such a cool shiny shadow, though. Even Cranidos is red-black? What? Always hit on 16? Is that because the Taylor Swift song? That's probably why, right? Or is it 15? And when you're 15? Yeah, it's definitely 15, right? I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Also, we got a 1201. I think you want a 1302 for the monkey. So, IVs are tough. Very, very tough on that. Okay, here we go. Come on. Ah, come on. Pace, thanks for nothing, man. I thought we were friends. You're going to send me this dirty monkey right here. Dirty hands Brad might as well have this. I want that Cranidos, man. I'm jealous of that. That would have been so cool. Yo, Marissa, what's up? How are you feeling about the raid day? I want to know the uncut opinion. Uncut? That's not it. Unfiltered. We'll go with the regular cut, but unfiltered opinion. Think it's a decent raid day? Are you going to be doing them? Are you avoiding it like the plague? What are you thinking? Okay. Daily incense getting extended. Bird's going to get got. Flinks is a big pile of poo, she says. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for letting us know. You really did not filter your opinion, did you? It's your buddy, Brad? Okay. Let me see. Let me see what Mr. Dirty Hands Brad has. Oh, dude, that looks so cool. Also, you with the mohawk as well. Like that, you guys kind of have the matching hairdos. Oh, man. Like, I'm happy for you, but I also kind of hate you a little bit. I want that. Dude, that's so cool. Save your funds, yeah. I'm going to do the raids tonight, but we'll see how if other people want to do them, then I'm down. But if not, then we'll just do some and move on. 6 Shadow Shiny. It looks so good, man. That looks great. You know what else would look great is a shiny bird on my screen. Uncle B is a hater. Uncle B? I thought it was just an Unk. Use my remotes for Registeel. We've done a couple of those. There's actually one on the way out of the park I'm going to do whenever we reach that portion of our journey. It's over past the yellow gym. Also, the Go Plus is off again. Why is the Go Plus off again? Oh, the app crashed. That's why. When the game restarted, even though I didn't want it to. I love when that happens. Magmar, my boy. This guy and Totodile do not want to shine. No dearth tonight. I have another stream scheduled for 10. That's when it comes out. It's 10 p.m. on the East Coast. Also, who's at the gyms? Let's check it out. Oh, I think I'm here. Okay, dude, you missed the play. We were going all Dinosaurus Rexes, and you're like, I'll put Jolteon. Zakura, you missed the assignment here. We could have had every... Oh, dude, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh, let's freaking go. There he is. Yes, man. The Blue Kuno. Yo, that's so many freaking birds. Yes. Dude, out of nowhere. That's a big CP, too. Imagine it's good. All right, let's put him in his home. Let's get him in a red ball. Dude, that's the 20th shiny bird. Number 20. Quick catcher, says Jay. I want him in a red ball. Yo, pineapples are yummy VR. Thanks for the sub, man. We can talk about how that's a wrong statement later, but for now, yo, no way. Just a casual shiny bird. It might take a while to red ball this guy, though. Just a little while. Dude, that's crazy. I'm literally just like talking about gyms. Shiny Birdito. Dearth with a 2. Got to experience a shiny bird on stream. Yo, I'm all smiles right now. Thank you very much for the 2. We're going to red ball this guy. Blue ball, blue bird. I could do that. I like catching them in Pokeballs, man. Dan with the 2. Congrats from me and Heather. Finally saw it live. Yo, that's crazy. It's number 20. This will be our 48th bird and our 20th shiny, man. How long are we going to be here, though? Imagine a Shundo. I mean, it's a pretty big CP, maybe. Dude, stay in your home. I'm kind of sweating. Yo, Heather with a 10 says, woo. Thank you very much for the 10. Thank you guys all for being here for, dude, this is crazy. I'm just on the side of the highway catching a shiny bird. I'm literally like on a highway doing this. Dude, how many balls is this gonna be? 1, 2. Okay, it's fine. Yo, that was so sick. Just out of nowhere, shiny bird. Okay, all right, we gotta strap in for the long haul here. Neptune with the 5. No message, but I appreciate you, dude. Acceptance speech. I'm getting nervous. Yo, do I switch to ultras? I was all confident at first, but nope. Neptune with 9 months. Yo, thanks for 9 months, man, and the 5er on top of that. Really appreciate you being in the community, dude. I hope you know that. I'm scared this bird won't get in the ball. Axe says you got it. Yo, the anticipation's killing me. If you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like in the stream. Shiny Galarian Articuno. Absolutely crazy. 13, 15, 14, you think? 1, 2. No, I'm afraid of... Oh, dude, don't even say that. The bird will catch at 200 likes, says Jay. Come on, 1, 2. No, yo, stay in your home. This is chaos. Oh my goodness, man. I'm getting a little bit nervous. 1. No, dude, just stay in your home. I want him in a red ball so bad. Okay, there we go. Marissa says my heart. Dude, no. Yo, this is crazy. Guawoo. Oh, God. Dude, I feel sick to my stomach right now. I'm excited, but like, yo, I want this guy caught pronto. 1. Nope. Oh, my goodness. Yo, come on, man. 2. Workaholics is my poor eyes and heart. This has been like 50 balls, man. 1, 2. Oh God, yo, I'm gonna faint, I think. I feel like I'm gonna faint, man. Oh, just stay in your home. Yo. I don't think I've had one take this long. 1. Royce is my stress levels. I'm a little bit shaking right now. Come on, that's the one. The great throw. 1. No. Oh my God. Marissa says blue ball. If this one doesn't catch. 1. Okay, blue ball it is. I only have 26 of those. This could be pretty close. The great throw. Like Jay says, almost 300 people like the stream, man. Like the stream right now to catch this bird. I'm having a heart attack. 1. Dude, just catch. This is awful right now. I'm so stressed. I don't know if we've ever had a bird take this long, man. Okay. Yo, Pat, me too. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, the dirty old nice throw. 1, 2. Yes, let's go. There he is. Man, that was like 80 balls. Come on, be a shundo. Boom. Oh, those are stinky. But dude, shiny bird number 20. Let's freaking go. Let's put him into the tag right here. That's so awesome, man. I can't even believe that. K with the 2 says like the stream now, people. Let's just have a look, man. Look at these birds. We only have 50 birds. Thank you for the 2K. But yo, 20 shiny birds. I don't know what to say. That is so beautiful. Right on 200 likes, says Jay. Yo, let's get another one. I'm still hungry for more. I can eat another bird. I'm happy again, says Royce. Dude, we got to screenshot the journal now. Look at that. I should have just caught nothing for the rest of the day. I should have just left that as my last catch. That is so beautiful, man. Wow. Still hungry for more, says Parma. I am. We're getting another bird today. I don't know if it's gonna shine. Yo, I kind of called that. Can anyone who was here all stream just confirm for me that I said it's gonna be Articuno today? And I was like, yeah, one of our next birds could shine easily. We've seen so many. I literally called that. That's craziness. Callie says, yes, you did. Thanks, Callie. I was gonna say, I literally called that. That is cuckoo bananas. Smack talking the Jolteon in the short. Dude, I was looking at the gym. We're just having some shenanigans and that bird popped up. That was so insane. Kim says you did call it. Bird number 20. Yo, you know what's insane? I mean, even if we get them as non-shinies, whatever, we almost have 50 Galarian Birds, dude. Like, are you kidding? We're gonna hit a world record for sure. Especially, dude, for playing legit. Like, for not being one of these fools spoofing and stuff. For legit people, that is wild. That's, like, outrageous we have that many birds. I want more. I'm feeling zappy next. Light goal needed. Someone put it up there. Emoji, light goal emoji. First one I see, I'll pin. That's crazy, dude. Yo, I was debating only streaming once today. I was gonna wait and just stream tonight. Just do the full length raids. But a part of me told me, yo, get out there, look for birds. Crazy, dude. Wild. Okay. There we go. Light goals pinned. Loop, thanks for the 5, man. Need to change your Pokemon trainer class to bird catcher? Thanks for the 5. And dude, seriously, I don't know anyone else who has that many birds. Especially playing legit. Like, you would think, you know, cheaters, whatever, would have a lot of birds. But I am enormously proud of how many birds we have. Show some love for Loop. So many donos today, so many gifteds. Really appreciate it, man. What were the IVs of the bird? You didn't stay to watch us catch it? That's crazy. It wasn't too good. I don't know how anyone leaves during a bird encounter. That's wild. Did you catch the bird? I did, yes. I'm mind blown that people didn't stick around to see the bird. I don't know what would be more exciting than that. I'm kind of out of options if that's not exciting. Yeah, the shiny birds don't flee unless you're, whoa, speed capped. Frigibax is sick. And he ran away like a dingus. Let's do this one. We might as well. Can't get them to spawn. It's all about the bird spots. It really is. I promise you, anyone who grinded the same spots I do as much as I do would have, I don't know if they have similar success, but they'd at least be seeing birds. Don't forget you've only been playing for 2.5 years. Well, coming up on 3, but yeah, man. No, Workaholic, you're good, man. Yeah, it was a 0-star somehow. It was a weather-boosted 2600 CP that was a 0-star. I don't know how. Am I in Chicago? No. I will be there for Go Fest, but Go Fest not now. I'm going to be going there a little bit early to play the Pokemon Museum event, too. Yo, I got to calm down. My heart is still going. I'm trying to, like, chill right now, but after that shiny bird, my heart is literally, like, I can feel my chest pulsing, which is probably not great for it. So nuts, though, man. Cuckoo bananas. The evolution of Slugma, Chicago. Do I have a hundo for links? Yes, I do. I do indeed. Romeo says a shiny bird. Yes, got a shiny bird number 20 today. Also, shiny shadow drowsy right here. Come on. Ah, frick. What time will I be there? What do you mean? In Chicago? I'm going to be there Wednesday, June the 3rd. I don't know time of day, though. It depends on how long it takes me at the airport and stuff. All the shenanigans. Ready for Mega Full Links tomorrow? Rayquaza, I'm going to be streaming that tonight. Like the early remote raids from New Zealand. So yeah, I'm going to be playing the in-person event tomorrow, but I will be live again in like 5.5 hours to play that early. Also, let's see what we got. 2 checks. Number 1 is the Meowth, that's right. And number 2 is a hairless hot dog. Yo, that's crazy. As if Bird Park gives us another one. You know what? It's kind of the highway. I don't know if I can say that was a Bird Park bird. I subbed. Thanks for the sub, man. You're the best. We're trying to hit 100K this year. We're on the road to 100K. I think it's possible. I'm very optimistic. So I appreciate that. Zoe, what's up? Jakob in the house too. Dude, that's crazy. Crazy. It's such a beautiful day when you get a shiny Birdito. Those days don't happen super often, but when they do, man, are they memorable. It's actually really cool, too, that every single shiny bird that I've caught has been... There's a video on the channel for all of them. And crazy enough, I caught 2 of them off stream, but they were recorded. Which is super lucky, man, because, like, I don't grind recording all the time. I try to, but pretty lucky that those ones were captured not on a stream even. Emil says, thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the sub, man. Hundo luck advice, catch everything you see. If you want to increase your odds for that, you're going to have to hatch a lot of eggs, do field research and raids, and the reason why is because the IV floor is 10-10-10. So it gives you a 1 in 216 chance to get a hundo. But from the wild, man, it's just a random crapshoot. You just got to catch everything. Catch everything and hope for the best. I don't see wild hundos too often. Some days I get like 2 or 3 of them, but a lot of days I catch like 1,200 Pokemon and don't get any hundos. That's just the way she goes. Yo, I'm buzzing over that bird. I want more though. Even like a non-shiny brother bird would be cool. I've also noticed like on days where I catch one, I seem to have a lot better luck on catching multiple. I've had a lot of multi-bird days, like catching wise. Encountered 200 birds, not one shiny. That's terrible luck, man. I've had a few streaks of over 100, but 200 is not very good. 1,200 Pokemon a day? Not every day, but a lot of days, yeah. Usually the low end is like 700-800. Higher end, 12-ish. Events, way more. Dude, a lot of like the in-person events, if I play for 16 hours, you're getting like 3,000 catches a day. Which is wild. But yeah, it's a lot of hours. Come on, another bird. Bird us up a day. Wait, bird us up a day? Doesn't make sense. I'm still buzzing over the bird, man. Can't even make sentences anymore. You know when Go Fest is? Well, the global one's going to be in July. But there's going to be in-person events happening all before that. I'll be at the one in Chicago. Yeah, I just read that one, King. Just had a whole conversation back to you about that, so I can't read the same comment again. But yeah, that's crazy. Hollow, what's up, dude? I'm feeling like a Moltres now. I feel like Moltres our second one. Imagine a second shiny. We've had one day ever where I got 2 shiny birds in the same day. And I've had a lot of days where I catch like a shiny bird and a non-shiny, or 2 non-shinies or whatever, but I've only caught 2 shiny birds in the same day once. Would be cool to do it again. Zoe says I missed a shiny birdie. Yeah, you're like 5 minutes late. It pretty much just happened. Like just before you got in. Mr. C-Dot. Speaking of birds, Dialga time? It's about to run out. Okay. For some reason my phone's dimming now. I don't know why. Quit rubbing it in? I don't think that's rubbing it in. It's kind of like when other people get stuff, I'm happy for them. I'm allowed to be happy over successes. Just like you would be when you get them. Let's get another bird on the way out of here, though. You going for a walk? Hopefully you get a bird. That'd be awesome. We'll lucky trade those. Also, there's a Reggie over there. Let's go do a Reggie. I kind of want to have a water, but it's buried in my bag. We'll extend our Dialga a little bit. Weird, it must have been running out of the actual daily incense time at one point. Because the actual incense at 13. Weird. How about this? I'll go until like I don't want to get lower than 100 candies. We can't do that because then I can't do daily incense every day. But if we get some from raids, great. If not, then we were still successful today. Channy, have a good night. Thanks for being here. I'm glad that you're here for the shiny bird. That was awesome. Hopefully see you this weekend. And like I said, have a good night. Bentley, what's up, dude? Neptune says, telling someone being happy is rubbing it in is insane. I was gonna say, you're gonna do a victory lap if you get a bird. I don't care who you are, you're gonna be happy. And rightfully so. Especially like the amount of hours I put into bird grinding. That's the payoff. When you get shiny birds, so good. And it's gonna happen for everyone who sticks to it, man. Honestly, it will. Lemon says, you got a shiny bird. We got the Kuno. It's been a pretty lucky day. We got a Cress, a young goose, and then the main event, the Kuno. I can't believe how bad he is, though. It was weather boosted. It's fine. I mean, whatever. I can lucky trade this in a mirror trade or whatever. I'm not worried at all. I'm very pumped, but a bit of a head scratcher that it was that bad. I would have never guessed that. 1 shiny bird in 1.5 years. Yeah, it really depends on the areas, I think. The areas you grind and how often you do it. I treat bird hunting like a job. You guys know that. It's like non-negotiable. We're hunting like 3-4 hours every single day. Doesn't matter the weather. Like birds are like pretty much a part of my life. Want to mirror Arties? Ooh, we could do that. I'd be down to do that. How about we'll plan on doing that, Kristen, and then if we end up wanting to do like whatever from the event, like BG Mewtwo's or whatever, we can do that. But Arties is a fantastic option. I'd be down for that for sure. Cause yeah, mine has nowhere to go but up. I think I still have 4, weird enough, 4 shiny Articunos I can mirror. Kurton says, sounds good. That would be an epic Shundo to have. One day I will either way from that silver cap, but a natural one would be sick. Never used Dialga? Fair enough, yeah. I have some friends that get birds without using Dialga. But for me, just for like the longevity of the streams and stuff, I always like to use it. We're gonna hop into Reggie, by the way. So if you want to jump into a Reggie, be ready to go, because they fill pretty quick. Young Bweezy, can I give you give me a grilled cheese? Yeah, give me your mailing address, I'll send it over. Just allow for like 2 to 3 weeks, you know, shipping and handling and stuff. And trust me, it's gonna be handled. Those mail guys, they're gonna have their fingies on it. You best believe. All right, here we go. What shinies have we gotten today? The one that matters is the Articuno. Shiny Galarian Articuno, and then Cresselia and what's the other one? Young Goose? Yeah. Let's get Cindy Lou Who in there. Nice. Send some invites. Away for the weekend and saw a bird each day. I'm hoping, says Dan. You get a bunch of rares tonight? I hope so, dude. I'm not so sure. Neptune, I don't know if Super Megas dropped them. I kind of forget. I haven't done Super Megas for, like, time now, so they might, but I know it's like always a big Silver Pineapple focus. That's all I remember from those. Let's get Mr. Nicholas is up there. Oh, is sniping off? Dude, I thought I turned that back on. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, it's that one, Elva. Dude, I wonder if my sniping's still off, because we failed that one raid. I had to send it back. Maybe not. There's someone local here. That's got to be a spoofer, right? I don't see anyone else around here. Interesting. Okay, I'll turn it on after. My bad. Why does Charmander look like Charmander? That's got to be a spoofer, man. I'm in an empty parking lot. Like, literally empty. There's nothing around here. I don't know. Maybe remoted? But I've never seen that name before. Speefers, says Kristen. Well, hopefully we win this one. There's other ones in the city, too. I'll probably do, like, 2 more of them at least. I don't want to buy too many more particles, because, like, I want to do those raids later, and all the remotes are going to be expensive and stuff, but I'll at least use the 2 more particle packs that I have. Join from me, says Q. Oh, really? Crazy. Okay, so they were allowed to join off of your list. Either way, that's fine, Q. As long as you know them, that's fine. Then it's like a legit player then. Because, yeah, they're level 80. So I was going to say, that's a risky move to be spoofing on a level 80 account, but they're legit. We're all good. Hopefully someone's using Registeel in here too. I haven't actually seen him in battles yet. He looks like he's pretty lazy. He's just kind of limp wrist slapping over there. Yeah, Parma, I know, and it kind of sucks though, because when I see like Scyther or, you know, things like that, I kind of get like excited being like, oh, yo, he's gonna shine, but probably not. Now they're all full odds. It just feels odd. Same thing with like running into Charizards and Blastoise, like the Mega Pokemon, because those had a good chance to shine before. Now they're just, you know, whatever. Angry face redacted. You like the change, Neptune, really? I looked it up. They do, and they also have an increased chance of rare XLs. Okay. Dude, honestly, this sounds crazy. I don't even want rare XLs anymore. I don't know where to dump them. I have like 1,400, and they're just bogging down my account. And rare XLs are like the rarest thing in the game, pretty much. It's just, I've already maxed out all my mythicals. I don't really know what to do with them. I meant to check if I have dumped them into Marshadow, because I could put them in there. But like 1,400 XLs, I need to find a home for them soon. Give them to me, says Parma. I wish. I wish you could gift items. I would be like sending like golden raspberries and stuff with all my gifts and stuff if you could do that. I delete conservatively like 2,000 to 5,000 golden raspberries on a monthly basis. I dump hundreds of them all the time. Almost every day, hundreds of golden raspberries. And it feels wasteful, but like, yo, what am I going to do with that? I can't use all of those. It's just going to mess my storage up. Yo, Donut, thanks for the sub, man. BT's too good for rare XLs. I'd trade my rare XLs for remote passes. That'd be cool if you could swap them. Dude, I don't see why you can't. Why can't you go in the shop and sell stuff? I know why, because Niantic is greedy. But, like, wouldn't it be sick if you could go in there and be like, yo, I want to exchange whatever. Even if they give you a bad exchange rate, man. Give me one coin for every 20 nanoberries. That's still good. Like, I don't know. That should be a thing. Any other game does that. I do not play Pokemon Unite. I know the game, but I don't play it. Yeah, XL for rare candy would be cool too. You can go the other way. You can do rares for XLs, but not the reverse for some reason. Yeah, Fanta, exactly. You should get something. Definitely should get something for that, but yeah, we're going to look and try to invest some of my XL candies after this. Because, yeah, like I hate to say it, but they're taking up my storage. And they're kind of a problem. I'm glad that I have them. I'm going to have to save 296 rare XLs for Zeraora, right? So I can 50 max that. But like then what? Then I still have 1,200 or I guess like 1,100. That's way too many things to have in your storage that you don't even have a use for. How do you get XL candy? You gotta be a trainer that's over level 31, and you get them from raids, and I guess you have a chance to get them on wild Pokemon too. But they're a lot tougher to get than regular candies are. All right, man, here we go. Come on. No, and a 1357, all right. No love from Registeel. Let me turn my sniping back on so I don't forget about that. About that, I should say, because we are in Canada. Yeah. It was off. That makes more sense. Yeah, let's look at my rare XLs. Hold on. Just to show you, I wasn't kidding. 1365. I could dump some into Zerk. Because I actually want to 50 max my Zerk. Could do that. That's way too many. In Marshadow, too. Let's look. I've already done it. Like, that's what I mean. If we go to all my other mythicals. So yeah, Zarude's already level 50'd. Like, it's a good problem to have, but at the same time, like, I have to find a useful way to spend those soon. What does sniping do? It lets you join raids off your friends list without an invite. So you still have to, like, have a raid pass, but you can kind of let yourself into raids. Quack, what's up, man? What about you? Mr. Talo. Can't believe we got a bird, man. A shiny bird. Such a good day when you get a shiny bird. See if we can get another one. Also, Cresselia up there. The same spot that gave me a shiny before. You did that earlier? Did what earlier? With the candies? Wait until Mega Mewtwo? I won't need that, though. I'm going to be raiding Mewtwo. So I'll get candies from raids, you know? I could go Zygarde. I could double down. Because I have, you can see, the candies to 51 right now. Right? But I could, like, preemptively put it in there for a shiny at some point. Because there's probably going to be a shiny. I would imagine coming to the game. Yo, Mando, yeah, dude. Got a shiny Kuno today. So awesome. Found a glitch. Sending gifts easier. Spamming the X thing. It's been in the game for a while, but yeah, that's the only way to send gifts. It's so annoying if not. Feed Deancey. We'll go back to the city and look for some raids. Probably try to find a couple more Reggies, I guess. So the dog form, I like that form the best. Honestly, the dog form Zygarde looks the coolest. I don't like the middle version. The slug is kind of ugly. You got one earlier, but it wasn't shiny? 2900 CP? That's a big boy. Yo, mine took like 80 balls to catch. But I was trying to catch them in Pokeballs. That's probably why. You got a shiny Executor? Jay says Wooper. Wooper. What do you mean Wooper? You got one today? It's not a slug, it's a Cobra? Yeah, either way, the middle form of Zygarde looks kind of awkward, man. I'm not a huge fan. The other two forms are good. But I think the middle form has some kind of PvP relevance. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's useful for that. There's no routes near me, just make one. Takes like 2 seconds, man. You just track your walking pretty much, call it something, and it's done. That's it. Mr. Hitmonlee, what about you? Yeah, we'll see how tonight goes, man. I meant to post a poll because I'm curious to know if anyone is very hyped for Lynx tonight. Are you guys going to remote raid them? Or are you going to skip on them? I'm curious. There's no right or wrong answer, but I really want to know how people are feeling about Lynx. You don't think he would have been good? Yeah, I guess you never know, though, man. Wild spawns can surprise you. Other than, like, the chart, of course, right? But, like, I got a 2630 or something weather boosted. It was a 0-star. And I really thought he was going to be half decent, but I was wrong. Dubious says, might remote. We'll do some remotes. Yeah, I got that box too, Elva. The remote box. 50 max E-turn? I haven't, but it's very expensive. That's a good idea. But you need, like, what? Like 4,000 XL candies for E-turn? I don't think I care about them that much. I could dump them there. You are right. But I don't know if I care to, like, put all of them in there. I don't know. Shelder. Shelderino and cheese. Let's run this duck real quick. Because I am still chasing a purifiable Shundo this thing. And I would be remiss if we just leave a duck here. How hard's the Bulu, says Kyra? Not hard. 3 people maybe take it down. Maybe less. I don't know. It depends on what counters you have. Tropius, get that from raids? No. Tropius is a regional, I believe, from Africa. And that one was traded to me from Wolverine at GoFest. I have never encountered or hatched or caught my own Tropius ever before. That only one is traded. Are you remoting? I'm doing local raids right now. I'm raiding full links later, the Megas remote, but I'm not trying to remote like TAPU Bulus really at all. Isn't it Hawaii? I don't know if it's Hawaii. You could be right. Also, what's up, Inez? Good to see ya. One remote raid. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry I missed that. I was trying to set this up. Sweet. Going in on the duck. Senior Ducksworth. How's it going, says Flame? Very good. We got a shiny Articuno today, which is huge. I mean, you guys probably know, this channel we do hunt birds every single day. And the days you get shiny birds are big days. Use the gold and silver cap for Zeraora. I mean, it can't be shiny though. If you really want a hundo, but you also haven't claimed it yet. For all you know, yours might be a hundo. You might get lucky enough to just get a hundo straight up. Do I want to join a Reggie? If you need help, I will, Heather, but otherwise I don't really want to remote those. I definitely will if you guys need a hand. I don't mind helping and stuff, but I'm going to try to save most remotes for full links. I would do Shadow 3 stars too always. Bro doesn't even like the Galarian Birds. They are pretty nice. They're pretty handsome birds, handsome ducks. But yeah, Flame, you should do it, man. I mean, I always tell people this. If you're not going to play Pokemon Go for the day, at least do your daily incense. Go for that 15-minute walk. Force yourself to do it. Get some exercise. You might get a bird. It's just a good habit to get into, man. If that's all you play in the day, so be it. Found in North Africa. Yeah, that's what I thought, Parma. I was going to say. Not too many of my friends on my friends list have Tropius as their regional, and I knew that there was a good reason for that. Imagine if they release a bottle cap and a shiny Zeraora at the same time. Well, if we're just getting the regular Zera, it's probably not going to be for at least a year till we see the shiny version. Your favorite bird, Zapdos? I like the Moltres the best, but all the birds are cool, man. There's none that I don't like. Got the bonuses 30 minutes, says Flame? Yeah. Never bought the bottle caps, says Parma. For me, I'm a sucker. I have to. Just because, you know, obviously with the channel grinding the game so hard, I gotta go for it. But I respect it. If you don't want to buy it, then it's not for everyone. It is kind of expensive. Kanga is a regional. Yep, Australia. Keep going for the Go Pass? What do you mean, like buying the upgrade? I think the Go Pass is great when there's a lucky trinket. When there's no trinket, I don't see value in it. Personally, for my account, I mean, I don't really get too many other good benefits from it unless there's a trinket. So it's a for sure sale. If they do have it, the months they don't have it, I try to skip it. Got the Suicune from the past, nice. My Suicune was terrible. It's like a 1640 or something. I think you want a 1702 or 1704 for the hundo. Got the silver during wild area. Used it on my only Cresselia at the time. Needless to say, she's not a hundo, really? How do you get Pokecoins? You gotta buy them, like with money. Let's see what we got. 2004. That's probably not purifiable. 2041 is the hundo. Yeah, it's probably too far off. I did get a shiny of this today, though. Come on, do it again. No. No. Not the one we're looking for. Kristen says my Suicune was awful. Yeah, I was hoping to get a good one. It'll be kind of cool the next Team Rocket takeover, the Suicune or Shadow Suicune raid day. That'll be fun. Because, like, Suicune is not very useful. But, yo, that is gorgeous. Like, that looks so nice. And these were caught before you could remote them. I had to duo this with some guy that used a slacking. And that's why I named it slacking. Because some dude was in there in a duo with slacking. We somehow pulled it off. But such a good looking shiny, man. The shadow form looks so nice. Heather says shiny, nice. There we go. I'm glad somebody got something from that raid. Wasn't a complete dud. Callie says slacking with a smiley face. Yeah, I had to have the smiley face too. That was on like an OG stream, man. We beat it with like 3 seconds left. It was also when I was using my old streaming software that really was rough. Not that that really matters, but I remember that. When's the takeover? Not for a while. We just had one. It's not even been announced yet, but here's the thing. Logically speaking, 2 Team Rocket takeovers ago was Raikou. The last one was Entei. So I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out that whenever the next one comes around, it is likely going to be for Suicune. I think. Mr. Pooch. Wingull as well. Loop with 80%. Callie with 63. Decent numbers. Not the worst I've seen. Smells like soup outside. Smells like chicken noodle soup. Also, Mrs. Jugs. It's not shiny. What about you? Give me something else shiny now. Give me a second bird of the day. Yanma. Forgot, there should be a minor nest up here. Next one must be Groudon, says Callie. Ah, Groudonius Maximus. With a soda on the side. Or on top. That sounds good too. I can give you the worst. Hang on, says Cleo. Uh-oh. We don't want the worst. We want the best. 47%? Yeah, you weren't wrong. Yeah, Dan, Josh loves that. Mr. Money Schwa. That's his favorite name for Jinx. I always just say that in case he's here lurking. Ooh, there is a Rakito, which I believe I need one more component. Yep, we do. Totodile. Man, please just shine. I would be so happy. I'd be almost as happy as getting a Galarian Bird to get a Totodile right now. I missed that calm day. Make 3 nice throws. Fire type, sick. Keep that. A huge Oshawott. Mr. Muddy Kips as well. It's crazy that Fletch is not a fire type. It's a normal and flying. Shiny Spinda. A 6'9" 12 Shiny Spinda's awesome though. Congrats on that. I had a Spinda quest earlier today. It didn't shine, but very rare to even find the quest now. Mark Cubone. It's a 269. Nice. What else in the city? I thought we had Mr. Registeel around somewhere. I know where there's one more, but I thought there was more than that. Lots of starters around. Yeah, there really is. Dino, what's up? Just a reminder, guys, I will be live again later today, too. Like tonight for Full Links raids. That stream is already posted, by the way. Like, it's already scheduled, so. I mean, if you want to, you could go drop a like on it, too. Do whatever you want. Mr. Mareep. Let's see. No hundos yet today. And yeah, I'm still just in awe. We got the beautiful bluebird. So cool, man. So happy we got that. And a Totodile. My boy. Let's fight the grunt and then we'll look for some leaders around here too. I've been really liking the extra component. Doing only 3 grunts to make a radar is a dream. But I also feel like they've nerfed the amount of rockets around since I got that bonus. Got a 96 Entei from the last battle pass. I've only ever got a shiny from the legendary in there once. And it was Mewtwo. So it was like the best one to get. But yeah, they're not usually too kind to me. One more spawn and then grunt time. And then Gruntarella. Just in case you get a bird or something here. This actually is a bird spot. This little bridge right by the grunt. It's a cutie fly? Okay. Well, I'm glad I waited for that. Am I driving? No, I'm walking. That's why you can hear stuff outside. Would you trade all your birds for a Blues Cup, says Jay? No. If they didn't win it already, then maybe. But nah, 2019 I think was the best year of my life. For a lot of reasons, but also that was the year they did it, man. Also, Jay, your team's looking good. I have to say, they really, they turned things around. They played a lot better than they played in the last couple of games anyways. Callie says, hey, he's walking here. But yeah, bro always walks with bro's legs. We play all legit here. I've told you guys before, but I live in Canada. We have snow, we have rain, we have all kinds of bad weather. So if I was gonna cheat, I'd be a little bit more comfortable than walking around in snow while I do it. Let's see if we get the Shiny Shadow Shelmet. That's a lot of S's in a row. Shiny Shadow Shelmet. He's like, oh, dang. I'm calling that there's going to be Sierra right where I'm standing right now. I'm calling it. We're going to see those white pants right away. Come on. Not shiny to 144. And no Sierra, I don't see. I was wrong. Any around, though? Oh, okay. Lots of them around. This is good news. And Sneasel, it's also good news. 857. I feel like that could be decent. Harry, what's up, man? Happy Friday indeed. And, terrible. Got my hopes up for nothing. It's all your fault, Harry. We could have had it all. This is good news. We can finally be bees. Yo, Boom, what's up, man? How you doing? We've had a very, very, very good day. For anyone that I guess a lot of you guys haven't seen this yet, but we got this guy. He doesn't suck. He's kind of cool. He's a bird of sorts, which is pretty nice. And also, Reggie over there. That's very far for Reggie. We're going to go take it down. How is there no raids? Or there is, but it's gyms under construction? I don't understand that. Okay, either way, let's go for the Reggie. Dan says, how long ago did you catch that? 40 minutes ago. So, relatively recently, but it was today. I'm on the trading room. What's the trading room? This is good news. It's my 20th shiny bird, which is wild. It's birds gone wild. Like, when I look at the birds, I just shed a tear. It's such a glorious collection. And yeah, almost half them are shiny, which is also ridiculous. Very heavy on the Kunos. If we sort by number, look at this. Yeah, like not very many Zapdos. That's interesting. I actually didn't know that. So Kuno is like the most common shiny bird for me, followed by Moltres. Only have one? Yo, Big Ryan, what's up, man? You met a shiny Galarian Articuno? Was he nice? What did he say? Mr. Clifton right there. I guess we could have a Cliff Bar. Let me get one more spawn here, because I actually did catch a Zapdos last week in this exact same spot. So one more spawn, and then we'll take down Mr. Muscles over there. Callie says huge Ryan. He's a pretty sizable Ryan. Not a dainty little guy. Back from work, making my team for Mega Full Links tonight. Nice. Yeah, that should be fun. I don't know how people are feeling about it, man. I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people don't want to touch Full Links with a 10-foot pole. Other people want to touch it, I guess. So, I don't know. It's going to be fun. I plan on doing a bunch of them. But we'll see what the turnout's like. Want invites for it? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to take whatever I see from New Zealand at 10. But yeah, I'll pretty much be forwarding some RSVPs and stuff. We'll definitely take some. Yo, we're getting grinded down by this guy. Like, I do add YouTube members. So if you want to be a member of the channel, I do add members. If you don't want to do that, we have a Discord where you can add other people and stuff. And the Discord is free, so a couple good options for you there. Let's put the doggo in. I feel like it's going to be Galarian Wheezing in the middle. We'll try to get a whole bunch of farm on him. Yo, Snorlax is a menace. He just hits hard either way. You got an SIR out of a booster bundle. Dude, the bundles are the play, man. The bundles don't have all the fluff, right? They're just straight up packs. Always the best deal. When I was buying a lot of cards, I was always going for the bundles. And it's Golurk in the middle. That's not good. Liam, what's up, man? Yeah, Golurk kind of sucks. Golurk and actually Camerupt in the back is really bad for my team. We're still going to win, but it's just like more annoying to bring them down. Alright, sounds good, Flame. No worries. Hate the Snorlax fast moveset. Yeah, it's pretty much good against everything. Like, that's why people have been using Snorlax now. And of course, Camerupt. Dude, come on. But yeah, people are using Snorlax in the Master League and like decently successfully. Its CP is not that huge, but The fact that a normal type can compete in the Master League is very impressive. My team thought I was letting him stay up to watch F1 qualifiers. He's happy he can watch a Canadian Grand Prix tomorrow. He's into racing? Interesting. Tennessee's what's up. All right, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like for some shiny shadow luck from Senior Clifton. We've been doing a lot of these, and I actually did 2 cliffs today before stream even started too. And still, the only one we got was on the Team Rocket takeover with terrible IVs, but let's see. No shiny. Oh, 717. That's probably purifiable, right? I would say that's probably purifiable. 2. Okay, yeah, I think it... Oh, also, Lapras is here? What is going on in the background? Verstappen fan. I don't even know who that is. Is that a racer? Is that a race guy, Kay? Does he drive the cars and turn to the left sometimes? We're going to check the IVs in that. I just wanted to see the Lappy. I missed the perma-boosted days. And so wasn't. Okay, would have been a heartbreaker, actually. Dude, that would have been tough to swallow. That would have actually sucked. Be a purifiable 98, right? But I think the hundo is a 727. I believe so anyways. Some rockets over there, and that's on the way to our reg. Yeah, let's go make another rocket radar. I really, like I said, I love that bonus. Making radar so easily and for free is so much better. And I have seen some birds down this alley before too. Daily incense getting kind of low, but I don't know if we got any rares back, did we? We got some. A measly amount. I said before I want to stay over 100. So we can at least extend it again twice. Sweet. Buys us some time. I also noticed before, I kind of forgot about this, but Palkia is much cheaper. Like the Palkia Adventure Effect, for how long you can run it, it is way cheaper to run. And I think overall a way better effect. Obviously not good for hunting birds, but for straight up wild spawn hunting, so much better. Oh yeah, the 2x components from the rocket takeovers, I hate that they got rid of that. Like, that is so cheap that they did that. John Thick, what's up, man? Shiny 96, Shadow Ninetales. Dude, you got a purifiable Shundo? Are you gonna do it? That's crazy, man. I got 2 shinies of that, but they both sucked. Well, man, congrats. If you decide to get a Shundo, Husky, what's up? 1 more spawn and then it's grunt time. No, Callie, you're good. You're all good. I don't know how much longer I'll extend it unless I do end up getting lucky with some rare candy drops. Sweet. Yeah, dude, Dan, I think that's the best one to go for. Unless you're really like a new account that needs candy, you could have picked that one. Or you're trying to hatch maybe 12Ks, could have went with the other one. But the 2 components, money. Love that. Anyone have a Shadow Larv raid? You can check the Discord, maybe. Earman says, I'm new to your YouTube channel. What's up, man? Welcome in, dude. We caught a shiny Galarian Articuno today. It's been a very good day. And thanks for the sub. Dare says, wait, what? You got Articuno? I did. Yeah, we got a Young Goose, too. We got a Young Goose and then the Cresselia. Which the Cresselia sucked, but it's kind of a big deal because that's my second one on like 90 raids. So, like, although it sucks, it still kind of is meaningful. Also, Dare, this is a Litwick. You're the only one I know that has one of these as a shiny. Sir, what's happening here? Okay. We're just looking at my character forever. Come on, man. Not shiny at 201. Emma and Amir, thank you guys for the subs, man. Welcome in. Hugely appreciate the subs. Also, 2 checks. Number 1 is a Weezing. Okay. And number 2 is Meowth. I feel like it's always Meowth. And right beside this grunt, we got a Moltres yesterday, so I'm going to wait a sec before we do the other grunt here, just in case. Show me a Shadow Grunt Pokemon? What do you mean Shadow Grunt? Shadow Shinies? Like, some of these are from grunts, not all. That one's from a raid. These two are both from grunts in the same day. Isn't that wild? I caught both these shinies in the same day. And they're not, like, boosted either, which is very bizarre. I don't know how we got that lucky, but we did. We're not going to get a spawn here? I don't think... Okay, Mimikyu, nice. I was going to say, that other spawn wasn't Daily Incense. What does she have? Dragon would be cool. Fire again would be nice. Get ready to be shocked. Okay. Yeah, boom. The Ninetales is awesome. I actually got 2 of those. I got 2 Ninetales on like 20 raids. They've all been remote, but still awesome. Hey, Amir, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate the kind words. The Shiny Shadow Meowth and Poochyena. Oh, you had that from a grunt? Nice. Man, Poochyena be awesome. I have the Meowth family done now. Haven't got Poochyena yet. And I really want that. I want Carvana too. Dude, Carvana be dope. Hey, Ryan. It's going pretty good. How's your day been? Husky joined the Discord. Nice. Yo, don't throw a move, Luxray. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Nice. There we go. 40 raids deep for Primeape. Dang. Yeah, I can't get that one either. I don't think I've done that many, though. I'm like 20-ish raids for Prime. Monkimus Maximus. KK, what's up? Minus 69 from Nick. And no shiny Helioptile. Great. That's perfect. Thanks for nothing, bud. Appreciate that. Also, gems. Sir. I don't know why they want you to spam the gem animation forever. Okay, well, let's take the long way for that, because that Reggie's not going anywhere. You can see it at the yellow gym. Let's go this way. So I don't want to be stopped in traffic for a while. Yeah, I would evolve it too. Yeah, if I get the Primeape, it's going to be an Annihilate for sure. I guess you can still hunt that from the fighting type grunt too. Way less odds, but you could get a Mankey. Yeah, dare, sure. Which, it's wild that it had the IVs that it had, because you see the CP, I don't know, man. Like, it was weather boosted, which makes me think if this same bird was not boosted, it might have been like a Nundo. I don't know. Not sure how it could be that bad of IVs. Plus, it's free, yeah. I've been loving the grunt since the update. Just the chance of getting a shiny Shadow every time is so awesome. Let me double check. No hundos. We need one more rocket. I don't see any though. Maybe one will pop up on the way back from Reggie. Maybe we'll get a bird on the way to Reggie. Anniversary is almost up. What do you mean? What's up, Dark? How's your day been going? Not trying to get you, I'm trying to get Fletch. Shiny grunt chances? I think like 1 in 256. Like a half odds? I don't know, man. Not too good. It's pretty rare when you get them. I really want to get the shiny Shadow Charmander, dude. I would love that. Even a trash IV. Hey, Alexa, what's up? Wonder if GoFest will have increased Buddy Hearts with Poffins? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, because Wild Area had that, right? The 3 rows? I always forget to do it, to be honest, man. I mean, between, like, stream stuff and just, like, grinding the game, I usually leave the same buddy on, like, all day. Should be better with that, though. Because that is a prime opportunity to get some best buddies. I don't really use Poffins too much these days either, too. I like them, but I just don't like to buy them usually. Yeah, Reggie's the only raid around for a while. Crazy. Yeah, Mitchell, shiny Articuno. It's my 20th shiny bird. We have 47 birds total now. Or no, 48. Forgetting how many birds we have is wild. So I really want a hundo today. I don't care what it is. I see the Articuno? Yeah. You can, because you asked so nice. Birds with a U. Actually crazy that 2 birds ago that we caught was another shiny, but these 2 birds, these 2 shiny ones, are the 2 only shinies for like the last 105 encounters, I think. So we see an awful lot of birds, not many of them shine, but it's always cool when they do. Oh, there's actually 2 Reggies. Okay, sick. That works out good because they had 2 particle packs left, I think. Artemis Maximus? Oh, Dev, you're killing me, man. I gotta do that. What are the chances I use 20 remotes tonight, anyways, on full links? Let me get one more spawn. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, it was right here. Never mind. It was Kevin Durant. Sweet. Need to get this shiny, dude. Can't RSVP it, or I would have. Alright, Dev. Give me a shiny, please, man. Very high, in my opinion, says Loop. You think so? I mean, if it's anything like Entei was, I ended up getting, was it 12 shinies on 39 raids? That was ridiculously lucky. Better be green. I really like the look of the Steelix, but I like Onix better as a Pokemon. So I'm already counting my Torchics before they hatch. But, like, if I do get this, I already need another one, because I don't want to evolve my first one. I'd rather keep one of them Onix. Yeah, Harry, like, just before you got here. Literally just before you got here, I was, like, looking at some random gym. Like, for some reason, I was looking at the Pokemon that were in the gym, and then a bird popped up, and it was shiny. I love Debbie Dev, I can't do that. I'll delete them for you. It's alright, Kristen. I'll be the mean guy. So we're looking for, I think, a 637, right? 637 or... I don't think it's weather boosted. I can tell by the dark sky he has. So yeah, 637-ish. Mando would know. He's the Onix guy. Yeah, Loop, that was crazy. I actually, like, felt bad about how lucky that was. That night made no sense. Also, is my chat phone not charging? What? Well, that's not good. 627 says Mando. Okay. Hold up. I think I wonder if my charger's deceased. I think it is. Alright, that's fine. I'll keep an eye on it. 627 is what we're looking for. Harry says the shore's going to be amazing. Get a Shiny Shadow Stuffle? That's cool. The orange would be awesome. Oh, it's in there too. I didn't know that Onix was in there. Okay, here we go. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We have $5.99 app credit. No, no. No. That's not cool. I hope there's still time on that. Dude. Okay, let me back in. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, we're about to find out. Come on. Oh, imagine if that was shiny. Dude, I actually had my Shundo Groudon app crash like that. Axel sent me it. It was a raid from New York. And it app crashed, and it was a Shundo Groudon. Isn't that wild? I almost would have lost a Shundo and never known it. Let's see how good that thing was. Wow, terrible. How is it that bad? Jay with the iPhone command. I was waiting for that. Jay loves iPhones. You can't keep this guy from talking about iPhones. Mr. Spiro. Sweet, there we go. Did the bird show up on regular incense or just daily? Just the blue one. Daily incense only. Ooh, I am going to win a max battle. I don't need the dust, though. Rather have an encounter. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. This one's going to be good. Don't be berries. Win a raid. Sick. Worth it. J Dukes is part hamster. I could see that, man. He's got those beady little eyes, you know? He looks like he just wants to eat those, like, little hamster pellets. That's true. J Dukes calls BT daddy. He does, yeah. Nightbot's, kind of spitting some facts right now. I don't usually see eye to eye with Nightbot, but dang, he's hitting the nail right on the head today. Give me another bird. Give me another shiny bird right here, right now. Also, because it was so overwhelming at the time, when I got that shiny bird, some lady was cutting her lawn, and she looked pretty mad. On account of, probably on account of me yelling in front of her house. I think that might be it. It's funny how there was so much going on, though, that I just continued. But sorry, lady, if you're watching the stream, you know, my bad and stuff. It was a shiny bird, you understand. Got a 14, 14, 13 Shadow Ninetales? Dude, is it shiny though? Or you mean like purified to a hundo? You're getting some good IVs either way. Gonna take a snapshot? There. Thanks for reminding me. I think that gives you trap inch or something else kind of stupid, I forget. Something that's not too great. Yeah, trap inch. That shiny's nice though. Would definitely take a shiny trappy. Ildan, what's up, man? Best from Croatia. How's Pokemon Go in Croatia, man? I'm curious to know. But yeah, we'll do that reg. I was hoping to find a rocket around here. Pretty much all the ones around here have no rockets now. That's crazy. That's cuckoo bananas. Would love to friend you. I do add YouTube members. The only reason why is because Pokemon Go has a limit on friends list. So I add YouTube members. If you don't want to do that, we have a Discord where you can add other people. And the Discord is free. So you got a couple options there. All right, sniping should be on for this one. Apologies that some handsome lad forgot in the last one. Don't know who it was. All I know is that the guy was super handsome and that he apologizes for it. That's all I know. I think Marissa wanted these too, but I'm sure it'll fill. Regigigas. Where are you rating Regigigas right now? You mean Registeel? Blissey. Cindy, if I could spell. My goodness. Nice. All right, who we got? There's another one down the street too, which we might as well do. We'll focus on the first one though. We actually had one of them today that like was spamming Focus Blast. Everyone actually used good counters, and that was like the one that we lost, I think. And then it kicked somebody out after that too. Meant to say Registeel. Oh, you're good, man. But yeah, like I said, we do have a Discord. You can try to hop in there and meet some friends, organize raids. Or if you want to add me, you can. It's got to be a YouTube member, so up to you. Getting a lot of use from my Cinderace. I wish that Zard was the top counter, man. Like, the Zard looks so much cooler. It's not a big deal, but every time you go to G-Max it, I just wish I was looking at a black Zard. It would just be that much cooler just for the visual part of it. The split is solid. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, like, that's pretty true wherever you go, I guess, right? There's good areas and bad areas for raids and whatever. Yeah, this one's going pretty good so far. I'm confident this will be a win. Excited for tomorrow, says Alexa, for links. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal, by the way. Get Mr. Hundo Heraldes up there. Yeah, reminder, guys, I'll be live again later tonight, doing those Phalanx early, so that's going to be live at 10, which is in like 4.5 hours from now. That's when the second stream is, which is a good reminder. I should probably, in between there, have something to eat. That'd be pretty nice. Some manners, maybe, says Callie. What are those? Yo, Paul, what's up, man? Yeah, this one's going swimmingly, we'll say. Everyone else is using Zard. I should have just used a Zard anyways. Look at how much cooler they look than me. I'm just a fire rabbit, and those guys are just like some cool dragon guys. How's your day been, lunch? I'm just kidding. We don't even care. You have Dynamax Beldum? A shiny one? I wish, dude. I wish I would have went after the Dynamax Beldum when it had the Dark Skies background. The Max Finale? Oh, man. That was such a nice background. I was focused on the legends, right? Logically speaking, those are the better use of particles. Do Mega Altaria? I do whatever I come across. But right now I'm doing Registeel. Maybe one more max? What are we thinking here? Probably, right? Yeah, it's looking like one more max up. Which is fine. This is like one of the smoothest Dynamax battles we've had in the last 2 days, for sure. Also, what do we think? Do we think next month is going to be Regigigas? Because we had Regice, Regirock, Registeel. Logically speaking, they should bring out Gigas, right? Maybe they'll go to, like, something else? Because we had the Gen 1 birds. We had the Gen 2s. The Regis. I don't know, man. I don't think so, says Callie. All right, down he goes, looking for a 1398. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. And also, if you're brand new to the channel, subscribe, man. We got GoFest stuff coming up. Lots of sick streams coming up on the channel. So definitely subscribe. Yeah, boom, that was easy. That's how they should be. And not shiny, got some friendship. Yo, I see an 8. Look at the number, I see an 8. Oh, it's 68. Yo, I thought that was a hundo. All I could see was the 8 peeking out there. Ah, whatever, it's fine. The next one will shine. Regilecki or Regidrago? Dude, Dynamax Regidrago would be sick. We hit Ultra, I saw that. Dude, I thought there was a hundo peeking behind there. 1738. Yeah, I believe he was like, hey, what's up, hello. I believe I heard him say that. There's another one right there, though, we'll do quick. Ever so quickly. Also, I wish I could show you guys without it crashing. I guess I can if I do this. But there's like this tree here. You guys see the color on that tree? Maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of dark here, but looks crazy, man. Looks pretty nuts. Smells good, too. It smells like a hand soap. I guess that's probably what hand soaps are meant to smell like. It's flowers. Callie says beautiful. Down to do some raids. You got 6 remotes. I'm going to do this Registeel next. Just because I have the second stream later, I don't know how late I'll do this stream because I want to be able to, like, you know, get some stuff done in between the 2 streams today, but we'll do some other stuff. Funds, what's up? 1374, non-shiny. Decent, at least. Not too bad. But yeah, either way, doesn't matter how you slice it. This was a good day. I hope we get more, but if we don't, shiny bird, like, that's ridiculous. That never gets old. I could have that happen for the rest of my life and be happy about it every single time. You daring me to be a human? It's mainly because it takes me like 40 minutes to drive home. That's like the big thing. And then I got to cook dinner and stuff in between. Team's so good. Got the E-turn, Machamp, and Charizard. I never use my E-turn. I should, though. I think I got to like level 45 or something. Level 47. I didn't 50 it, though. Was too annoying to do those raids. In the Fletch. Mr. Fletchito. All right, man. Let's hop on into this next reg. Be quick if you want to snipe on in. Unless my app crashes here. That Mankey was looking questionable. It's actually a bird spot here, too. Imagine a quick bird before that. It's a deli bird. Was a bird. Just the wrong kind of bird, I guess. This one's at the Rustic Shelter. Funds, thanks for the sub, and not Nausea. Thanks for the subs, man. Appreciate that. 92 from Callie. Okay. Not too shabby. How on earth do you get Gigantamax Pokemon? From Gigantamax raids. So the same way you get Dynamax Pokemon or raid bosses, they all come from raids. Wow. Okay. You guys are quick, man. That was like mind-boggling quick. Let's get it, Scraps. What's up, dude? Hopefully another nice, quick, easy Registeel battle, and it should be. Once you know like what to use against these, unless you get wildly unlucky RNG, it's always pretty easy. Yeah, Callie, that was crazy. I guess it makes sense, though. I've been talking about joining that for like the last 5 minutes. People are just spamming the friends list. My Blissies need a raise, man. They're tired. They're in here just taking shots all the time. Oliver, what's up, dude? What do lucky friends do? Dubious. It makes your next trade lucky. So, lucky trades have an IV floor of 12, 12, 12. And what that means, essentially, is that it's a 1 in 64 chance to roll as a hundo IV. So, pretty much lucky trades are the best way to get shundos, in theory, anyways. 2 shakes in a normal ball? Yeah, throwing a red ball at G-Birds is pretty crazy. Unless they're shiny, I mean, they're probably not going to catch. Permanently, no, one trade. As soon as you do that one lucky trade, you're not lucky friends anymore. There's a small chance you can trigger back-to-back luckies, but it's like insanely rare. Happens sometimes, but yeah, it's usually just for your next trade. We got a sick doggy. Hope the dog's okay. Hope everything's alright. Blissey's such an underrated Pokemon in my opinion. One of the best normal types. Yeah, the only reason why normal types don't get any love is they don't hit for super effective, right? There's a lot of cool normal types. It's just, in terms of usability, they're not very useful stuff, right? That's my Shundo Zama, says Rooster. Did you bottle cap it or get it as is? I was gonna go for the dogs, but I decided against it. So I have hundos of each of them, but couldn't pull the Shundo. Ate something in the yard, uh-oh. That's not good. The doggies are getting into trouble. Another raid going super easy though, man. We're just smacking these. Just the way we like it. Wonder how much longer is in my daily incense too. So I'm not gonna extend it again, but I'm very curious to know how much more Dialga we have. It was silver cap? Gotcha. Gotcha. Parma says, yo, let's go. I'm excited for tonight, man. Those raid days are always fun. Even though it only is Mega Phalanx, I'm excited to, maybe get a Shundo. It's always good odds. No Dialga anymore, I fear? I think you're probably right. But that's fine. I mean, the ultimate goal is achieved today. Any day you get a shiny bird is fantastic. Especially after the week we've had, those 2 last days of very stinky luck. Getting a shiny bird today is fitting, man. How are you so wholesome in this chat and you talk so much trash in Jay Dukes'? It's because Jay Dukes is he's our friend. We got to treat him with how we treat him. Because I hate Jay, says Callie. Someone in here with a shiny Blissey? Really? I didn't even notice. I just look at the chat. I honestly don't even really look at my main phone ever. As crazy as that sounds, I just tap on it blindly. Do you wish Blissey shiny was better? Oh yeah. Man, at least make it the same as Chansey, Shiny Blissey looks bad. Yo, Lucas, thanks for the stay hydrated turtle. Appreciate that, man. And Mr. Loop with the gifted goes to Gormbit. That's a crazy name. If you're in the house, Gormbit, please say thanks. And Lucas, thanks for the turtle, man. It is a good reminder. I should have some water. Come on. No shiny in a 1365. Reggie, you're kind of a bee these days. 3 minutes left on Daily Incense. And I actually did catch Reggie on the first ball. It's kind of impressive. All right, let's walk the Daily Incense out. Oot, as we say in Canada. And then... any of those pop soon? Not really. There's a Tapu there. That's weird, man. Yeah, there's kind of a huge cooldown in between the raids here for some reason. Well, I don't know why. They're all coming in at the same time, but... really strange. That's your Dynamax, Blissey? Yeah, the shiny one is definitely a tough shiny. I think I do have a Chansey somewhere this Dynamax. This one. Does he suck? What's his story? I could have done that. I think it looks better as a Chansey, though. Well, slightly, anyways. This is not a good-looking shiny. Oh, yeah, we're still one off a radar, too. Any rockets? There is a rocket down over there. Is that the only one? Wow. Yo, Morozo with a 5 gifted. Dude, you don't gotta do that. Thanks for the gifteds, though, man. Goes to Ahmed Name. Alan got one. Banana. And King Bob. If you're in the house, please say thanks to Morozo. Really appreciate it, dude. Also, Maverick Uncertified Gang, thanks for the subs. Holy nifty gifties. Super, super appreciate it. That's wild. Which Pokemon's your buddy? Mega Diancie. It's actually the shiny version of it. So, this one's a 15, 15, 10. But you only get one, right? You only get one in the game, so it's kind of... I think it's worth best buddying. In my head, it was anyways. Also, let's get the second hearts. But yo, Morozo, thanks again, man. Out of nowhere. Matching Taking a note from Loop today. Loop's been going crazy with the gifteds. Dude, Skarmory used to be perma-boosted. I miss catching shinies of those. I don't think I've got one since they were boosted. If that would have been the last one I would have got. Shiny Dynamax Chansey 2 days ago? 11, 10, 12? You saw 2 birds, Garlic. Wow. It's a bird type of a day. Wish one of them would have shined for you. You're due again. You've seen so many birds. You're gonna have to come grind over here, I think. I think that's where the birds are at. So I should diagonal cut over to that rocket and then do Tapu. That's what I should be doing. Tess, what's up? You have 2 hundo Skarmories? I don't know if I do or not. Let me look. Yeah, I don't think I have one at all. They will be coming to Mega Raids at some point, right? That'll be one of the new Megas. I'm assuming going to be debuted as a Super as well, which kind of sucks. All right, 38 seconds left from the Daily Incense. Can we get another bird? We probably won't, but either way, it's been a success. You haven't used your Daily Incense and it's getting late, dude, you should use it. At least go run the 30 minutes, man. I was just thinking before, where are the Kecleons at? I haven't seen Kecleon in like a week. Looks like there's none around right now either. Okay, that kind of sucks. So I have been checking the stops more than usual. One last spawn, Daily Incense, maybe? Looks like no. A GG's, but there he is. On page 2. Yo, that's a beauty. That's so awesome. I love keeping these pages. Whenever you catch a shiny bird, screenshot it. Also a 12K. Let's see it, man. What do we got? Varoom could have been shiny. And I think you want a 650, yeah. So that one is trash. Not really hatching too many eggs right now. I'm kind of just doing the 12s as we get them here and there. But I haven't bought incubator since that last Flower Crown event. I can right now if you want, Lucas. Sweet, there we go. There's a nifty gifty scent. Yo, this better not despawn. This rocket we're going to, behind Score Bunny, better still be there in like 2 minutes. We need that. It's the only one around right now, but I fear it's been there for a while. I think it's been on that spot already for like 10 minutes. Joined back from earlier. What's up? Whoa, is that Incineroar? It's behind us? I'm going for rockets right now, but that's pretty sick. Yeah, Lucas, no worries, man. Getting kind of close to our remote trade. Oh, yeah, let's run some Palkia, too. If we're going to walk over here, Palkia is the best. Encounter any bird stasis top. I did. I caught a shiny one. I'm very, very proud to say we got a shiny number 20 for the birds. My 20th shiny bird, which is, it's awesome, man. Can't say enough good things about the birditos. Hey, Grant, what's up, dude? No, you're all good. There's actually going to be 2 streams today, by the way. We'll be live again in 4.5 hours for full ink, so could catch that one, too. Oh, another rocket right here. No, it's the same one, right? Bronzor? Bronzor coming out of nowhere. Nice. If you want to hop in on Tapu, we're going to do that right after I beat up this grunt. It's a dragon grunt, too. Yo, this could be crazy. Dratini, perhaps? Dino, even better. I saw, man, so Nate was doing PvP, I don't know why, trying to get dust or something, but he sent me a screenshot that he battled someone that had a purified Hydreigon. And I looked it up, because it was a Master League one, and it wasn't a hundo. So he battled some guy who purified a shiny dino into not a shundo. Isn't that mind-blowing? Yo, Alicia, what's up? How have you been? Good to see ya. How should I grind hearts for my Eevee? We'll do buddy hearts, right? So feeding it, walking it, playing with it, putting it in battles and stuff. All right, man, here we go. Let's see the Greeno. This would be sick. Component together, nice. And it's not shiny. 345. Wonder if that could be good. I don't think so, but maybe. It's, yeah, it's so bad. And there's our radar, nice. Yeah, Parma, I was like assuming it was going to be a Shundo at least. Right? I was like, I could kind of understand that, but purifying it into not a Shundo is a insane thing to do. Let me just double check something. So, right behind me by the water. Okay, nice. Hop in Tapu and then it's leader time. Can you look at the gloves in my avatar I'm telling you is wearing and tell me how you feel about it? I can after this raid, remind me. The gloves in your avatar, are they new? Are they like glitched or something like that? Trying to think what you'd have on. Also, Garlic, if you wanna prep what I told you earlier, that'd be cool too. You don't have to, but if you want to. Oh, weird. What are those from? Definitely some looks like janitor gloves. Jay says W Moroza, yeah, dropping the 5 gifteds. Out of nowhere, man. Alright, let's do it. This and then Rocket Leader. That's the lineup. We don't know what it's gonna be, but essentially anyone I find right now I'm down for. Been crazy at work. We had a young boy lose his life at work? Oh my goodness, Alicia, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. That is not what I expected to read. That's crazy. Giving colonoscopy vibes with your gloves? I haven't seen anyone wear those. Are they glitched or like is that a new thing in the shop? Okay, I'm not really sure what I just witnessed right here. There was an advanced screen and the lady didn't go, and then as soon as the light changed, she went. So, not too sure what I just saw, but Walter White, says Grant. Cooking in the van. Yeah, who's not readied up for this? Who is this villain right now? That's crazy. How rare is a costume Galar Korsla? Caught yesterday? Was it from like research or an egg or something? I mean, regardless of when it's caught, still pretty rare. Still pretty nice to have. Jay, would you ready up, please? He's only 25. Yeah, Alicia, that's wild. That's how crazy things happen, though, right? Injuries, and I guess the ultimate one right there, but things just seem to happen out of nowhere. Everyone jumping on Jay. What's up, Tito? How you been, man? Just a reminder, we do have a second stream later tonight for the Mega Full Link stuff, which I'm excited for. Should be fun. We had insane luck last time. Hopefully we can keep it going. Monkey says a route. What? You got it on a route? It wouldn't be costume then. You mean the one with the glasses, right? Because you shouldn't be able to get a costume one right now unless it was like I said, from a stacked research or maybe like an egg hatch. But if you somehow did get it from a route like yesterday, that'd be a crazy glitch. I actually got the Sudowoodo with the costume before it ever debuted in the game as a glitch. Yeah, Tito, we are. They go live at like 9 or 10 East Coast time, something like that. So yeah, I'll be doing a bunch of them. I don't know how many. I'm down to do like max remotes, but it depends on how much people are interested. Because it is a super mega, so you have to have a big lobby of megas to bring down the shields and stuff. Do you have a fully evolved Zygarde? I do. Yep. I do indeed. Remember the Sudowoodo? Yeah, it was crazy. Never got the shiny one after that, Callie. I had to trade from Banzuki to get that.
IRL streamer?
Pokemon Go.
Oh, Pokemon
Yeah.
Go. That's pretty cool, bro.
All right, let's see what we got. We got 1878. This one's terrible. Should have saved 2,000 link charges. You can't stack them, though, unless you got them from the past, right? I don't think there's any way to get them otherwise, but... Dude, let's go, finally! That one's terrible, but that's sick. That was like, what, 50 plus raids? Nice! Shiny now, dude. You called it. Mitchell, you literally called it. I think it was the luck from, I think it was the doggo luck. Yo, it's been a crazy lucky day. And yeah, almost the floor. I don't know what the floor is for that. It's around there, but still sick. Cool, dude. Let me, oh my god, of course. Now that I'm not looking for grunts, they're literally everywhere. Super bug. Is that 3 of them in a row? And then Sierra there too. And Lucario. Whoa, like craziest cluster ever. Golden Retriever says Garlic. Okay, I was gonna say the other doggo was with some people. He just wasn't too happy with what was happening, I think. Yo, let's do the leader here, and then I'm gonna do the other 2 grunts. Yeah, dude, Dan, that's exactly it. I feel like it's making up for how bad our luck's been recently. Sweet. Okay. So we're looking for, I think it's is it 155 or 160 for these? Either way, let's just hope it shines. Yeah, the emotes get broken all the time, Jay. I noticed that before. I was trying to talk to a dude here. I think he thought I was like TikTok streaming. He asked if I was IRL streaming, which we kind of are. Pokemon Go, I guess, but... Anyone have Giovanni this month? Done Giovanni this month? No, I'm saving mine just because I don't think the Cloud Genies are a good use of it. It's up to you if you like them, but for me, I didn't want to use it. Can we get another shiny Shadow today? One that's not from a raid. That caught me so off guard for the Tapu. See you tonight says Monkey sounds good, man. Yeah, that stream is already posted, by the way. So if you guys, I mean, if you want to in the meantime, go drop a like on it and stuff. You might as well get it started. Because it's going to be a late night stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had a ton of fun last time. The last 2 times I've late night streamed, I've gone until like 2:30 in the morning. I didn't plan on it, but they just kind of get out of hand and they're fun, so. Would you rate my new buddy, says Jay. Your new buddy. I'll have to go look. I'm trying to think what you'd possibly have. You finally get Snorlax? Nah, you would have came in and let me know if you had Snorlax. Best Buy had a crazy line of people this morning for the new set. I imagine. You know, people are savages. People that aren't even into Pokemon are, like, jumping on the bandwagon just to be able to make money. Monkey was today. I'm going to post the short tonight, so if you missed me catching the bird, you can go check it out. I'll probably post the short. I'll try to post it before the stream, because I usually post shorts at that time that'll be live, but it'll come out tonight if you missed it. Yo, this is a painful battle. Water on water. Very nice shiny Jay has. I'm trying to think what it is. Is it going to be Onyx? Onyx, Primeape, maybe Ninetales? It's going to be a shadow of something, I think. And Duskull's not shiny. Great. Perfect. All right, let me check quick. I want to do these 2 grunts before they despawn. He caught a Cryogonal, I saw. The Florigato, the costume one? I respect it. A decent pick. Yo, I can make a radar from these grunts right here. There's 3 of them. But Tony, how you been, man? Also hit up Target too. I mean, Tom, you can just leave them, man. I don't know. I don't deal with people whining about the mods. If you don't want to sub, then go somewhere else, I guess. Whatever. Just join the live stream. What's up, Remy? Such a weird thing to do. People go after the mods. They're like, yo, I did something dumb and then I got timed out. That's what happens. You win stupid prizes when you play stupid games. And I don't really understand when people come in and like badmouth the mods. The mods are handpicked by me, right? So, I mean, I'm not going to side with you and be like, oh, please sub to the channel. Some random dude, you know? Like, I really don't care at all. You watch that, watch the show with that Pokemon. With which Pokemon? The one you have? No. I saw it was on Netflix. Got jump scared, says Tony. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Shelmita. Ooh, 181. Wonder if that's good. Don't be blaming the mods. I just mean, people are crazy, man. They think I'm gonna beg them so that they can hit a free button. It's kind of like reminds me of like Yelp reviews. It's like a weapon for idiots. People are not gonna hit a free button to support the channel over their stupid rage. Anyways, let's move on. No dumb stuff up in here today. Favorite Pokemon's either Zapdos or Moltres. The Birditos. Yeah, Dare, we already checked it like 2 seconds ago. Seems like such a high CP and then it's a 0-star. That's always the case. That's always the case. This day's going better than Wednesday? Oh, dude, big bro, you missed yesterday. Dude, I had another later stream last night that was the same thing. We didn't get any shinies till like the end. We've been getting stomped lately, but today has been very lucky. Above 270 for Oddish is good, says Maz. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to make radars right now, but... No, Dare, you're fine. I've been seeing, I would say, one Lucario, like, every day. I don't know if they changed what like, the spawn rate is for him, or I just live in an area that has a lot of them or something, but I've been seeing a lot of Lucarios, dude. Alright, let's see. Apparently 270 is a good number. And... oh, it's a tiny one? A tiny 244. If that would have been shiny, it would have been really cool. The other one despawned. Is it glitched? Aw, the other one despawned. That kind of sucks. We're actually gonna get a balloon coming in soon, though. Yeah, there's a balloon coming in. We'll get the other components then. Doing Phalanx? Yeah, they come out tonight. So I'll be doing that on a separate stream later tonight. Which is already posted right now. If you want to go, like, get the notifications for it and stuff, you can. But yeah, they don't come out until 10 my time, which is 4 hours from now. You had a Dratini Grunt. One of the last ones I had was the shiny from that. On the... what stream was that? The 500k one? Dude, Captain Rob with a 20 months. Haven't been able to watch the live streams. Been busy. Now that school's over, I can start watching them again. Dude, thanks so much for 20 months, man. Show some big love for the captain. I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for that. That's wild. 20 months is crazy. We got to make a 2-year badge, by the way, because people are starting to come up on that. It's crazy to think we're going to have 2 years in the channel in general, let alone memberships. You have 179 shinies in the game. And Ryan, not too much, dude. Just doing the same thing we always do, looking for some shinies. Having some fun. But yo, Captain Rob, thanks again, man. That's craziness. I think this is a leader, by the way. We don't have the components right now, but I think that stop is. So we could wait for the balloon and then do that. There's no other ones around anyways. There's one up over there. Rhyhornius Maximus. Yo, let's go get this one then. Wonder if that's gonna lag on this street. I don't know if I've ever been to that stop. Looks like I have, because it doesn't have a halo. I don't remember when I would have done that. TTV, what's up, man? But because we have a second stream later tonight, I do have to wrap kinda soon. Not right now, but I want to do the leader and then probably wrap. Because I also want to go cook some food in between. And prepare for what potentially could be a very long night. Lapras is cool. Lapras, let's get rid of that one. So we'll make a rocket radar. We'll fight the leader and then, yeah, that's the plan. And then it's steak time. Fire types again, sick. So apologies if it lags this way. I'm not so sure if it's going to. I'm literally only going for this. This weird museum, I guess it's called. But I don't know if the network's going to hold up here or not. I hope it's fine, but yeah. And hopefully it's a good grunt, too. I'm calling it's going to be a male water grunt. This is going to be Magikarp right here. Zaw just got here. Oh, enjoy that, man. BG says be back tonight. Sounds good, dude. Yeah, that stream's already posted. So, I mean, if you guys want to, in the meantime, go drop a like on it and stuff. Just so you know, so it's in your liked videos and whatever. Man, this is literally in the middle of nowhere. Look at all the stops behind me. This is just one random Pokestop. Not near anything. Well, I hope it pays off. Also, Zorua in the wild. Judy, what's up? Come on, be blue. Just be blue for us. One of them's got to shine soon. I've been seeing a pile of these guys. Come on. Not the blue one. If anyone's got a shiny of this since it came back, let me know. Really curious to know what the shiny odds are. They were 1 in 64, I think, or 1 in 128 in the past. But since the new update, I don't know what they're going to be. All right, Ryan. Sounds good, man. Enjoy your food, dude. See y'all tonight. Yo, how far do I have to walk towards this thing? And she is so blue, says Grant. I'm pretty sure that's a song, no? Could have sworn. It is a male. Oh, okay, it's the grass one. That would have been crazy if I called that. If that was the water one, I would have literally predicted that. Chest pin, okay. Fair enough. Drea says, love your vids. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. I say it every day, and I'm going to continue to say it, but I wouldn't be doing any of these streams without you guys watching them, so big shout out to you guys for keeping the streams going. A huge dinner for huge Ryan. Phantom in the middle. You're saying there's a chance. In the back is the tree. Yo, Phantom would be mind-boggling. The shiny Pineco from a Team Rocket grunt. I think I got one from a grunt in the past, then I got one from a raid way back. The raid one was the purifiable Shundo. I haven't got one from Arlo yet, now that Arlo has it in the leader rotation. Big Bro says, do you best buddy all your Shundos? Yeah, I do. Chest pin, that's a 225. Wonder if that's good. I don't think so. I want to say you want like a 250. Yeah, okay. But that's our radar, and there should be one right in front of us. The plan is coming together. It should be right here. Let me just check that. Noise. I feel like it's going to be Arlo. French onion soup and boudin night? French onion soup. I don't know if I like the sound of that, Heather. I don't know. I will be going to the... It is Arlo. We'll be going to the Chicago Go Fest. So yes, I will be at the in-person Go Fest for Chicago, which I'm excited for. Not this weekend or the next one, it's the one after that, I think. All right, we're just talking about Pineco. We were just bringing this guy up. And I actually randomly need one again because, yeah, I did purify the one into a Shundo, so I still haven't got the Shiny Shadow Fortress yet. Also, Slowbro sucks. Let's burn the shields and then go Shadow Ball them. What a good grind today, though, man. Setting the table for later tonight. But a shiny bird, I'm so pumped with that. It still would have been like a pretty good day without that. We had some good luck here and there, but the shiny bird is the exclamation mark on the day. What do you think about the 30 minutes for Mega Mewtwo? I don't know if I love that. Depends how easy the energy is to get. If you can get like max energy in that time, then sure, but otherwise I think it's a little bit annoying. Have people go all the way to the event for that. But granted, you can still raid regular Mewtwo outside of those times. And that's what I know a lot of people just want to get as the shinies and stuff, but I don't know. It's basically cheese and bread and oniony gravy. Ew. Onions are just not for me. The rest of it sounds good, cheese and bread, but you lost me at onions. You think a Shundo full inks? I've never got a Shundo from a raid day. So maybe. You could be right. Garlic says gravy. Okay, here we go, man. Let's see it. Let's get a shiny Pineconius Maximus. Can you imagine a shiny Shadow in the same day as a bird? A shiny bird. Here we go, come on. Nah, and it's a 204. That's fine. And we're full on Pokemons. I love that I can make those radars so cheap, man. Or I guess free, I guess. But it's just awesome. That bonus should be a season-wide bonus. Also a 10 CP fish. Can I do Mewtwo when it comes out? Of course. Oh, it's not a Nundo. It's close. But guys, since we have the second stream tonight, I am going to wrap on that note. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and being part of this stream. We got another shiny bird, which is so awesome. I mentioned before I will be live tonight, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't want to go live for the full links raids and early look at those. And also go check out the stream. It's posted now. Go give it a like. Go comment. I don't know. Put something on that. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. See you in a few hours. Have a good night, and I'll see you then.